is happening.
Every day, like the one before. Little town full of boys and people, waking us to say.
There goes copyrights. Just gone.
It's fine because it's funny.
Dude, this is Germany, not France. C'est vieux, comment t'appelles, les messieurs?
You stole my dice and my nuts.
Les hommes, les visibles, les ouverts et les pieds, lève-toi! Welcome to Pathfinder Banter, where we speak fake French.
And we're about to speak fake German.
Hey,
Das ist nicht gut. Das Magenfliegen.
Schnell!
Schnell!
Nine!
10. Hail Hydra.
Blitzkrieg!
No! No!
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Really?
Nat 20, Hail Hydra.
No!
I rolled a Hail Hydra.
I rolled a
Over
Hail
10 it
Hydra.
counts. Here's a low officer.
Oh man.
Yay, buddy. Yay, votes for Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, Nazis. Where the?
Yay, Nazis.
That's basically what Hydra was.
No, they broke away from the Nazis.
They
Because
Yeah, the
wanted
Red
to, like,
Skull won't
They
let
became more evil.
basically.
them. They're just a bigger group now. They're the same evil. I think the Nazis were actually more evil than the Red Skull and Hydra. Hydra just bent on world domination. The Nazis want to eliminate all the Jews.
That's true.
They would do a massive genocide.
It's gonna be
Not to say Hydra would do the same thing.
Why wear my shades?
Yay, holy cow, I got a lot here.
Yeah, you do.
Where did we start?
We're already live. They heard you singing.
Oh!
Yeah, they did.
Hello.
Righto.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello. I'm Drew. Wizards.
Dad!
Dad. Me. Okay, look. Like
Kyra!
last actual game, you spent like 5 minutes imitating me. So stop being a little pie.
I have a nose ring and vote for women's rights.
Oh my gosh!
We went there.
You went there.
We should all be running right now.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna need you to stop the live stream.
No,
We'll be right back.
no, we need evidence!
What? Okay. Well, I guess today isn't all roleplay. There was some combat.
It's okay, Drew. You can come out. Do
now.
any of you other blokes want to imitate me?
I think we're good. Feet off.
Feet down.
Is it over?
It's over.
Oh,
Welcome to Pathfinder Banter Live, everybody! Woo! Greetings, adventurers. I am the Dungeon Master. Welcome again to Pathfinder Banter Live. We are greeting you here from Fair Chad's basement, and we are excited to welcome you to, after a week hiatus, Pathfinder Banter again. Please welcome back our intrepid Ike. Welcome back.
Nobody can forget that beard.
That's right. Okay, today is going to be an interesting game. I have it slated as some kind of fun. We're going to be doing a little bit more roleplay again. My party is weird in the sense where they're like, we don't want combat. We want to talk and stuff. So
We like to talk our feelings out.
and it just so happens that I actually
like
love
combat.
talking. I love talking too. So don't worry, we're gonna
Maybe
have
we could
you can
freeze
kill
it
things.
with the mountain troll.
All right. All right. Well, do you guys have any questions before we begin?
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Put him away.
the morning.
captain's daughter.
Early in the morning, specifically.
You can heat him in the longboat till he's sober.
You could shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Put him in the bed.
I
with
would put him in
captain's
bed
daughter.
with Captain's daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Last time on Pathfinder Banter.
That was
Way
one-sided.
to catch on, man.
I even forgot it, dude.
10,000 bonus XP.
What?
It's not coming in.
Bethany, did you do it?
No,
No 10,000
She
XP
went
for you.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to give a quick synopsis of what happened on your personalized games?
I cried.
Because I will explain what happened with Ike with Ike later. So.
What happened with me?
That
All will
will
be
come
revealed.
another day.
Did I see a musical?
It was really awkward.
You went to a musical with Asher.
You went to Woodstock basically.
It was really
Oh, that's
awkward.
It's just called Tree Stock.
Could I have brought Asher with?
Do you remember that game, like, a long time ago, when he
Freestyle?
lost the knife throwing contest, and he was like, if I nail this dragon's head, you have to come to the carnival with me?
Yes.
And, like, I wanted so badly for him to nail it. Asher's carrying, like, cotton candy and wearing one of those spinner hats.
Ike's running around.
See, this
Come
crap,
on,
okay? When they do references, you know, and I don't get it all, and I understand, I read the journal, okay, I understand, but it's not the same.
That actually wasn't in the journal because it wasn't.
No, I don't think I
technically
did. I don't
canon.
think I
It was
did
just a joke.
mention it.
It's funny because like we reference
Right
things
there.
that don't happen more often than we do.
See, I'm
than
like,
things that actually
see, I read,
happen.
you know, reading the journal, and I'm like, you know, well, these references, I'm like, and I'm like, see, that's why you gotta be there in order to make them count. Kind of like the Hafter, because when we do that, you know, we're like,
I
oh,
couldn't find mine, but I found
Dude, you do it all the time.
And then I found one
Yeah.
afterwards.
Do you have mine?
back to
You
I
guys
have
want to
fun.
give a quick synopsis on what happened with you guys? Let's start with Barathas.
All right. Took back the Manticore, killed everything in sight. Took out the captain who was a long lost friend, come back to life, now dead. Managed to scare everybody silly with my dialogue.
You're a scary man.
Yeah.
No,
We're all
seriously,
afraid
like
of it
you're
now.
a scary man.
I'm
Don't let the
fearless.
smile fool you guys.
You're not smiling.
Or it's awkward.
Please don't smile. It's actually scary.
Caleb.
I cried.
There was a live birth.
There was.
It was a Pathfinder Christmas miracle.
Blackjack and I killed some inquisitors, or floppy hats, and we rescued a dying girl, and I had to perform emergency surgery, which was really fun to roleplay. Blackjack delivered a child. It was a Pathfinder Christmas miracle. God bless us, everyone. And my alignment shifted to chaotic good, finally. And I cried. I wasn't lying about that.
Good, good.
Drew,
It
please
all
tell
gave
us.
us constipation.
Malakar.
Please, do share what happened.
Enlighten us.
Please, Malibu.
In as much detail as you possibly can.
I'm the one who came up with it. I
You're
can
the
say
only
it.
person allowed to say it.
All right.
Now, in great detail, spare none.
Spare no.
Spare none.
I laughed and felt extremely awkward. So,
As your
What
older
did
brother
you-
played.
my older brother seductively, as a character, what's her name?
Serena.
Serena, who apparently was my lost girlfriend, who I kind of like liked, but I was like, Malachi's like, I'm a dog chasing cars. Once I get the car, I don't know how to drive it. So that's basically it. Was immature. I asked her out to a date or to the dance, and did not show up because me and our comedians had to do something. So that's the story with her. But she kidnapped me really seductively. Does do lots of things to me that are slipping to Pathfinder Banter.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, and then I did a wizard duel with her and had my good friends and our lovely zoologist help me out like crazy. Because I wouldn't have won without she didn't say anything, and you guys helped me out with that. It was amazing. And then like I saved my life. And then I won and I banished her, but not the first time we've seen her. So
Iris.
Alright. I had to meet Necronex in a graveyard.
Oi!
I found out that my long-lost, supposedly, possibly dead little brother is actually trapped inside Necronex, or vice versa. I had to compete in a mind battle with him, and I actually won. And so found out that Thomas is alive but possessed, and I'm real mad now. not realizing that any of like the crew that she was currently with was responsible for that. So this should be really interesting.
Yeah, something that happened way early on in the campaign was like we actually attained the Soul Drinker knife. Well, actually, our intrepid bard attained the Soul Drinker knife by extracting it from the head of the most powerful necromantic dragon on on the planet. Oops.
Which set him free of his bonds, and he regenerated and took off.
But it killed
Where
the-
we met Batman, Nero.
Hey guys, it still killed the pirates.
We did kill the pirates.
Wow, what a good sacrifice. You made the world end, but you're not dead by pirates.
Hey, they were ghost pirates. Okay?
Yeah.
It was really hard.
They were undead pirates. It was really hard. We were like level 1.
I don't give
We
a
were
crap.
So Curse of the
You
Black
released
Pearl all over again.
Necronax.
I
Alright.
had like 14 HP. I almost got killed by a giant crab. No thanks to Mr. Haralife, the fireball thrower.
We forgot to disable friendly fire in the pre settings.
There you go.
We have it disabled now.
Oi!
All right. Let me know when you guys want me to commence
Yeah,
flavor
my
text.
You have something
How do you
to
have that
rinse
higher-
our
That is
palate
what
with?
my reward was. What?
We need to rinse our palates.
Yeah, eat wasabi or ginger.
Yeah,
Wasabi
it's
would be a bad
ginger.
idea.
Yeah.
Drew,
Because
ask me if that-
we have to commence
or Bethany, that works too.
A flavorful text.
keep the logo away from the screen.
We have beverages.
Is anybody else like sweating?
Keep
I'm
the
so
logo away
nervous.
from the screen.
Drew,
What?
Are you sure that's
you're
not
not in
cheers?
character, man.
You're fine, just pat me.
Maybe I'm
It's
not
not
here.
tears.
You're not in character yet.
I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah.
I was. I ship it.
Everybody's got to warm up.
Do it!
Do it!
I don't wanna.
Do
Do
it!
it! All right.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
Some of you get the reverence. Goonies. Wizards. Wizards.
Let me hear
Wizards.
Neck vein! I'm not hearing it loud enough.
No.
No, and it's a neck vein. I can do better. Come on! Okay.
That sounds you, neck veins.
I believe you now.
Hello.
I am now a
Hello,
super
Lord.
Saiyan.
Oh, dude, I'm going rude.
See, you do it too far, and now all of a sudden you're Caleb.
You overstretched, man.
Oh, man.
Oh man! Now
I
you
found
sound
the
like
country.
like a
Now you sound
Texan.
like Karen.
Like a... Hey!
Hey, Governor!
All right.
I gave some
Well,
gas and not man.
Welcome to the
I'm
River
not a dog.
Sticks.
I'm a proper voice. You know
I've
what
been
I'm
bugging
saying,
you
Andy?
guys for a long freaking time.
Just for the
Hope
walls.
you brought a coroner. Yeehaw! Hot diggity flapjacks. Sweet
This
sand for
conversation will be
breakfast.
very
We say breakfast.
Good country cooking. Oh, we gotta go
We
to
should ride
the old Cracker Barrel.
We should ride these babies for miles.
They think it's here to touch a
The
death.
archdemons used to ride these babies for miles.
The only thing you see now are just like Karen walks up, black cloak, black hat, only eyes, and giant snakeskin cowboy boots.
What is Texas in this?
Howdy, y'all.
Can we say? Can we say?
So we shouldn't say anything bad about River Styx.
Hey, Kyra! Hey, Kyra! What am I?
Stupid.
No, I'm the River Styx. What's the difference?
The stars tonight are dawning dim. Everything after me over double.
I wanna wake up in Abaddon. I miss those black abysmal skies.
I wanna roll down River Styx. He's done with us.
We haven't even been doing this for 10
Stream
years.
is now done. Thank you everybody for joining us.
That
Flavor
was
text.
so good.
This has been Pathfinder Banter
Oh my
Live.
gosh, 100,000 bonus XP to everyone.
This is the reason we level up, because of stupid songs.
All right.
How much
Crappy
do we need
SpongeBob
leveling up right
references.
now?
We need 12
Please
now?
sponsor us.
Nickelodeon, please
Wait,
sponsor.
guys, we all started off at 0. What do we have to get to level up
12
again?
million.
12 mil. Okay, I didn't remember if it was 12
Not
or
me.
24.
Well, you and Matt need 6 million.
Yeah.
Uh,
I wanna
Oh, we're supposed to be calculating that?
Yep.
Let me know when you guys want to commence flavor text.
Commence flavor test.
The previous day has filled each of you.
Wait.
Wait.
I wasn't ready.
Right. Yeah, right.
Wait 1 second. Wizards.
It's on.
Commence!
Okay.
Yes, get on with it!
Get on Mel Brooks! The previous day has filled each of you with a variety of different emotions. Through either chance or some semblance of fate, all of you find yourselves in circumstances that pushed you emotionally, whether positively or negatively. Each of you are different than before. Nero had uncovered an ancient delta gate that could only be opened during the proper moon cycles, in addition to the proper tides and pull of the ocean offshore. As luck would have it, the day had come, and the Raven had decided that it was you who needed to use it most. Your country has fallen, and where once you walked the streets of Alamos on the way to class, now the goose-stepping hordes of the Chelexian Empire subjugate and crucify your countrymen. There you use the gate to the outskirts of Alamos, and through subterfuge and mastery of disguise, you were able to sneak through the occupied city. After finding your previous bardic headmaster, you rallied many of the surviving citizens into a tight-knit resistance through a speech far too good and inspiring for me to repeat with any dignity. The journey culminated with a visit to your parents' graves, where you relocated them to a secret and forgotten glen to ensure their resting place would never be disturbed. After paying your last respects, you looked to the log beside you, and there rests a small lute that had been carved for you by your mother. A gift to honor your graduation that had yet to be received until now.
It's that flute from the Christmas episode of SpongeBob where you press the button and all the little Squidwards come out.
It gives you Song of Sorrows.
How fitting.
Sadness.
Yep.
Darkness.
Kyra, your troubled meditations found themselves breached by the timely coming of your supposed guardian, Balthazar. What followed will be told in another story, but know that the knowledge that you are alone, leaves you with a sense of earnest determination, as well as a desire to prove yourself worthy to be called Taraziel's son. Caliph, your outing with Blackjack showed you just how much you are truly needed in this city. The people of Magnimar are weary and broken, but with heroes such as yourself and the Raven's Wing, this city can be taken back from the Chelexians. A gift from a little red-haired girl cemented the change in your heart that you've been wrestling with for over a year. You now know what Blackjack has known all along. You have a good heart. Malachar.
Yay.
A rather interesting encounter with a jilted lover has proven itself less than a happy reunion. Oh, why have the gods tormented you with such good looks and charm?
Why am I a curse of these beautiful and loving, beautiful locks?
The high price of smoldering good looks found you captive in a tumble-down cottage in the middle of a lost swamp. Through some quick thinking and a wizard's duel, your stalker is now magically bound to avoid both you and those you hold dear. For a time. Iris. After nearly a decade of searching, you finally found your long-lost brother, Thomas, only to learn that he is the thrall of the monstrous Dracolich Necronax. The great worm only wanted to talk, it seemed. To learn who exactly was keeping the magically gifted Thomas from surrendering fully to the will of the titanic Black Dragon. What followed was a turbulent psychic duel for the very ownership of your own mind. And with the combined wills of both Mams and yourself, you were able to defeat the dragon and send him reeling. His hold on Thomas weakened, and with the knowledge that he can be beaten at the forefront of the dragon's consciousness. Barathas. The Raven requested your aid in recovering what you had taken from him, his great black frigate, the Manticore. Stealthily, the Raven, Hawk, and Eagle eliminated every last Chelexian on board the mighty vessel, culminating in Nero requesting that you do the honors of removing the captain from his post. As if the Raven already knew, you were confronted by a figure from your past, a fellow assassin who had thrown in his lot with his countrymen, now a betrayer who has abandoned the teachings of Yomie and now allies himself with the Lord of the Ninth. With a heavy heart, you ended his miserable life and returned the Manticore to its true master, Also learning that the Manticore is one of the legendary 7 ghost ships that eternally prowl the waters of Galarian. Just how does the Raven acquire such treasures?
9 pieces of 8.
We may never truly know.
Pieces of meat.
The night goes by in silence, with each of you spending the night wherever you wish.
Yeah.
You can spend it wherever you wish.
Are you playing?
You're playing, yeah, you're playing.
Okay.
Now we're playing.
Ooh, man.
I cuddle Nero.
One at a time, tell me where you guys are.
I'm in my bed. Face down.
In the nest or in the Pathfinder Society?
Can I announce it?
And let me guess, you're in a chastity belt. We didn't forget one person, though, that you forgot to mention among all that. Our lovely gunslinger.
Navari?
Navari's in the hospital right now.
She's about to give birth to a little gunslinger.
What?
Navari!
We're praying for a Pathfinder Christmas miracle birth.
She just Snapchatted me. Our gunslinger might be giving birth to her baby Finley tonight. So
Alright.
let's hope that everything goes well.
During a game live.
She was due like 5 days ago.
What? We don't need a live birth here.
Yes.
We
We're
already
now
had a
switching
live
feeds
birth.
to the hospital in Maryland. In 3, 2...
Picture in picture. So how you doing there?
I'm doing fine!
She's playing Pathfinder.
Now I roll my dice!
Someone roll a page.
Woo! Botched! Why did I marry you?
Nat 20, the baby shoots out the window.
Whoa.
Finn got a +10 to fly when born.
Go Finn!
Okay, where
Wow,
do
we're
you guys...
such nerds, man.
Where would you guys get to...
No, we're the cool kids, remember?
Yeah, we're the cool guys. How did that work?
How did that happen?
So should we go around?
I would say I spend it meditating on the roof. He's probably talking to my dad. Literally just
Do we have
trying to
be,
get comfort.
Sorry, do we have to be like inside?
No.
Yeah,
Alright.
You can be right over.
So go ahead.
I go up to Blackjack. So, rumor has it the Massacre's returned.
Has it?
It's on the list.
Right. To the nest?
You could say that.
Right.
Curtains drawn.
Alright, shit come out.
Yeah. Explicitives. Silence my room.
They're in the nest. You're in the Pathfinder Society.
Yeah,
You hear... Whoa, okay.
I'm a wizard, dude.
Chelexian, what great banshees going on?
Sounds like a troll.
Flieg and Schnagen!
Schnell! Schnell!
Oopsten Blitzkrieg!
Just say the same words.
Just say the same
So
4
you
words
see the-
differently.
There you go.
I think
Iris, where are you?
I find a tree, and I am in the top of it, crying / sleeping.
Okay.
That's being pissed off.
Can I fit my cottage in the Pathfinder Society garden?
No.
Can I fit my cottage somewhere?
Not within the boundaries of the, not within the barrier erected around the Pathfinder Society.
Oh, such sorrow. Can I spend the night on the airship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
done.
Blackwing?
Yeah.
Picture straight.
With Khufu. Me and him.
Kufu and Steve? All right.
By the way, I
Yeah.
found Khufu was a real pharaoh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Spoilers!
I was looking up, like, various...
I know. I'm just sitting here. I'm paying attention to nothing just on my phone, and the TV's on. And it goes, "This is where the body of Khufu lay." I'm like, "No! No! He's dead!" Oh wait. Okay. I'm good.
Adam!
Adam! You didn't tell us it was on TV.
Way to spoil the plot! He was a pharaoh the whole time? It's like, dang it.
It's like a Tale of Two Cities. You didn't know, but he
That's
switched
gonna
with some.
Stupid History Channel.
I'm
That's
sit-
gonna come back.
I'm face down in my room, just like I don't want to do something.
With the chastity belt.
I don't have chastity belt.
Dude,
Archimedes is on your
anymore.
head just going, I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't want. Alright.
Ike is on the Blackwing. Kyra is
Steak
on the
dinner
roof
with
meditating. They are on the Manicore. Where's Barathas?
On the Manticore.
Barathas is on the deck of the Manicore, just meditating all night.
Dang it.
I'm so sorry.
You guys in the nest.
No.
He wakes up. He's got bags under his eyes, and he's just like, "All right." The night goes by. Okay. The night goes by in silence. In the morning, you are
For some.
for some. In the morning, you are greeted with the sounds of the continued squall that has arisen offshore, pelting the streets with warm summer rain, while thunder rumbles continually in the distance.
No.
In each of your rooms,
Does this mean that Nero has a +20 to brood?
but it's not nightfall yet,
Oh, okay.
so it's not +40 yet. It's just +20.
Does he have his cape?
Yeah, he has the cape.
Yo,
it's plus 300.
Yeah.
Plus 300 to bird.
Yep.
Put up or down?
You're awakened. You're awakened with a sound.
No. I'm not awakened.
It wasn't me this
I am
time.
face first.
You get pecked.
Shut up!
Archimedes, shut up! I'm sleeping.
That's not me.
I go to investigate what it is.
What? What do you mean that? I jump out of my bed like
Jerking
this.
awake, you see a great black bird
I go like this.
clawing at you. Archimedes does the same pose.
Dude, you're off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you threw off the wizard's groove.
You see a great black bird. He's just looking at all of you.
Wait, where are we?
They're different separate
well, you
birds
guys
for
are in. You guys are in the captain's cabin, I assume.
There's a separate bird for everyone.
And there is literally
There's a separate bird for everybody?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a separate
There's
bird.
not just one communal bird.
No, it's not just one.
It's an omnipresent
befriended.
bird.
It's an omnipresent bird.
I befriend it.
Can I read
it?
it?
It nuzzles your face.
Yes,
Oh.
What kind of bird is it?
It's a raven.
Does it have anything on it?
Yep.
I got the message.
Iris is over here cuddling the raven.
You see a great black bird. Its eyes
Raven
glowing.
purrs in my
Its eyes
hand.
are glowing a faint violet. Around its talon is tied a message written in parchment.
I open it.
Is it Nero?
I open it too.
I know it's Nero just by the purple.
No, it's like, is the
Blackjack
Raven
and Caleb
Nero?
just go back to bed.
Shut up.
I put the bird on my shoulder and I read.
Throw a knife.
It catches it. And then just starts juggling it between its talon.
The bird is Nero. I knew it.
I need to stop drinking.
Yeah, remember, it's
What?
the Raven.
He just gets it. What? What's going on?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh, bloody. It's the birds for you.
No thanks. I'll take a message.
The bird just jumps on your head and starts pecking.
Dear God!
Just kind of.
I jump out of bed.
There's 11 notes.
You hear Barathas? Oh, put some clothes on!
Well, how long have you been here, mate? Did you enjoy the peep show?
He starts speaking in Chelexian, just like, East ding dobben, dingish
Dingus. It's Dingus Dongen.
Dingen schlongen. My son, Alright.
The best game ever. Already.
Alright. The raven flies away once the message has been taken.
We talk about it.
It reads, Wing, your assistance is required at the nest. Come at all speed. Honor.
Already here.
When isn't our assistance required?
I request to keep the bird for a little while.
The raven?
Yeah.
The raven just perches on your shoulder.
Thank you.
I grab the message and burn it. I teleport to the nest.
I'll fly up.
Alright.
Barathas takes his dear sweet time days to the
I
nest.
have to get
You're in the
dressed.
nest.
Oh, I am.
You're in the nest. You're at the harbor in the nest.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on the Manticore.
I teleport to the nest.
Why is there a mess?
I
up
drop
here?
out of the
I
tree.
thought it was the next one.
Ooh. Is it a mess?
Alright,
One more spends his time getting dressed. Yes.
What a pest.
alright,
Done.
make knowledge checks for all of you guys who are outside of the nest itself.
Yeah, 20.
You get to the raven statue.
19. Wait. Knowledge what?
Botch.
Yeah.
It'd be
what?
knowledge geography.
What
You're in the nest.
21.
Okay. After about 20 minutes, after about an hour, you find the raven statue.
I got 20.
Well,
14.
I teleported to it.
you found it.
Can I teleport to it?
You
and then I
can't.
want it?
You can only teleport to the raven itself, to the actual statue. You cannot teleport with it.
Oh,
But you remember what to do, right?
oh. I put my hand over it. The statue. And I say,
Nevermore.
Nevermore.
And Aklo.
Actually, Nevermore.
I think we
Which
all know
is-
it now.
Yeah.
I know what it
Which
is.
Azarak.
The door opens, and you're greeted by Bregor holding hot breakfast of sausages, scrambled eggs, sweet cake, prawns, and coffee.
I don't even question it. I sit down and start eating.
My friends!
Why are you so loud?
I am giving my eyebrow brace him.
It takes
Bregor
big-
just wraps his big giant arms around
And you are so
I'll
bright.
I'll roll a strength check to give him a nice big.
Blackjack gets up. He's got a robe wrapped around his waist. It's hers.
You got my pants on, love.
Is that the West?
They fit. Looks good.
I've been working out. Working out.
Keep them.
Baratheon just holds his head.
I wasn't asking.
Trying to forget everything we saw last night.
I go to stand by Brett.
I took mental images.
For you guys, you need to touch the Raven statue.
Oh, me?
Oh,
Okay.
Raven statue.
I touch it.
And?
I say, nevermore.
And?
In Aklo.
Which is?
Azure.
Azurak, in the name of Nero's sword.
Yeah.
Wizard.
I touch the statue. Yes, I say the word that we need to say,
Nevermore.
which is nevermore, in Aklo, which is also Azarak. I have to say it in the same order as
There
everyone
you
else.
go.
I said it after Malachi. I'm already hugging Bregor.
Alright.
What is Bregor doing?
Hugging me.
Bregor is hugging him, and he's offering you guys breakfast.
Oh.
The Raven is still perched on Iris's shoulder.
Yeah, it is.
Could be poison.
He just goes,
I feed it.
he swallows
You
up all
think
his entire
Bregor was
sausage.
poisonous?
Kyra, could you try being a little less bright in the morning?
Oops. Halo flares.
He's like, "Ow!" He's actually wearing the mask, and he's still covered his eyes. Like, "Ow, it was just a reflex."
Sorry, it just slipped.
A reflex, mate.
Do you know alcohol is terrible?
Caleb, have you seen my mace before? Let me show you. It's quite
I
fantastic.
don't want to see anything you have to offer me.
I don't even want to see that. Not even drink at all.
Oh.
Hey, why not? Whip it out, man.
I saw enough yesterday.
I summoned the mace in front of Blackjack.
It just kind of illuminates in front of his mask. Nothing happens. He just pats you on the shoulder.
It's like a deafening bright light when it's
but
summoned.
everyone is basically now blinded.
No, I closed my
No,
eyes.
we all learned our lesson.
Yeah, let me show.
Alright. The Raven himself can be found at the raised topographical map of Arisia in the center of the nest. All of you guys are about an hour behind. All of you guys are about 20 minutes behind each other, so you can decide what you guys want to do.
What are we talking about?
Well, before you guys all meet and talk to Nero, because some of you guys were closer than others, so technically you guys are about 20 minutes behind each other.
Yeah.
So the first person who got there was Malachi.
I
Then it was Kyra, then it'd be Iris, then it'd be Ivy.
I want to say I don't know that I can transmutate, so I have this feeling in me.
It's actually polymorph.
Yeah, polymorphing.
Transmutate is like
I wanna
taking
say act like
something
this.
and changing it to gold.
I think I want to go like this again. It turns to a snake.
Howdy.
You're not there, you didn't see it.
No, I'm there.
Am I?
What?
They're like, what? What?
He said, well, 20 minutes behind.
Am I here?
I was already at the
Blackjack pulls a knife out of somewhere.
No! Dives in front of you.
What is happening? Something's wrong with that gorilla.
What did you put in the coffee, Bregor?
That's not mine.
Alright, mate, I'm done with drinking. I'm just giving it up. I swear you okay.
What the?
Gregor looks at you and goes, arm wrestle. You turn into a gazelle.
You're like, wait a second. I look at Caleb.
Don't look at me with those goatee eyes.
Spider.
I run away.
I start crawling.
Blackjack just holds her in his arms.
I swear, I'm off it. I ail for good.
So I can turn into insects too.
We always do that.
Ah,
This is amazing.
This is new.
I'm not responding.
Wait, are we there?
Yeah, you
I
guys are
turn
there.
into an elephant. Whoa. I'm gaining a lot of weight here. Now let's see if I can turn myself back in. Turn into a tiger.
Hero life?
No.
What? Ah!
Okay. Down, pussycat.
Raven's wing.
What?
Get dressed and assemble.
Oh!
Right,
Wow.
Done.
Forgot about that.
I got dressed on the ship.
I turned into Malagar. From Banter.
Which version now?
Did you know I can
The
do
Mark
that?
1.
Apparently not.
I can turn into animals!
I still want to see the gorilla arm wrestle.
Don't ever do
Gregor.
that again.
Come on, we don't want to see something as
Well, if I
unfair
have some
as that.
pages I can find out on
The
eBooks.
gorilla could lose a lip.
Of course, I'm getting it. I can't believe it.
I will make a shish kebab out of your eyes, love.
I won't stop her. She's done it before.
Can you just change a limb, perchance?
There are easier ways of going to my partner.
Oh my god.
Hawk stands right behind Iris with a knife. Just. She then just kind of drops behind Iris, and now if Iris was behind her, she's gone.
Things heating up around here.
Oh, Gregor.
What did you call us?
That's my friend.
Do you still have that snack?
Of course I do. Here, hands you a whole tray full of treats.
What's on there?
I
Oh,
take this
for the last 2 years. Ever since the awakening of Necronax. All of that, that has been as a splinter on your minds. All of you have felt it.
Even me, I don't even know about it.
Yeah, even you. You didn't even know about it.
And now I do.
Makes sense. The Horseman of Death speaking to you about the biggest effrontery to death. Karen has no league with Necronax. Necronax represents necromancy. Necromancy removes death. The ability to extend your life artificially. That's an affront to the boatman. The boatman is the god of death, but he is the boatman is a god of death, but he is more a horseman of old age, death by old age. You magically extend your life.
Barathas,
You piss off the boatman.
Kyra.
after hearing this and knowing what we're in, that we're all stuck in this together, would you be able to relay this to your friend? None of us could ever hope to have the bond that you two have. She trusts you. I'm not asking you to trust us, but I am asking you to be in league, as we all are stuck together. We have a touch of destiny, as we've been told, endless, and it sucks. None of us wanted it, but we have to work together to end it.
I can give it my all. No promises. Iris has always been an interesting one.
Then we'll leave that to you.
So,
Tara, meet up with us. We have to go talk to the Raven.
now we had that conversation. Remember, people make mistakes. I understand fully. This is a bigger mistake than I ever made in my life, but we'll fix it.
Pretty big one.
Yeah, pretty big
As
mistake.
far as mistakes, guys, the kind of biggest mistake. You know what? Forget it. Forget it.
Malakal, there's something I've been meaning to tell you as well. I want to apologize.
For what?
Many times we've gone to battle. I have full faith in your abilities. I know what you can do. I've seen it. I know that you can defend yourself and you can fight. You can fight well. And for that reason, I tend to leave you aside quite a bit. I tend to leave you on your own because I know you're capable of it. I don't want you to ever think that I'm leaving because I don't want to defend you. I leave because I know that you're able to defend me when I can't defend myself. If I can draw out their fire and keep them away from you and leave you out in that field, you are the most powerful.
I know. I feel like my problem with myself, I swear, is like that feeling of not being the one in battle. Because my entire life I've been bullied and made fun of because I'm not the one in battle. That's why I want to be a mage. You know, I felt like seeing mages destroy things with a blink of an eye, made me so exciting. And so that's why I want to read books and learn these things. And I'm learning now that I'm the person who blows up things, but I make sure to work with a team. And I'm glad to work with a team like you guys. Help me out.
Isn't that sweet?
Well, we enjoy having you here, and if for some reason you feel unsafe, you can let me know. I'll make sure that I stay by your side. Although, I think that my job is better distract the enemy while you blow us out.
Thank you for that. Sometimes I just need to blow something up.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's enough Chelexian here for you to get that out of your system.
Alright.
Iris, you and Barathas need a conversation.
Iris.
Dun, 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 dun,
We're not skipping this! I
Dang it!
Alright, Barathas runs up to catch up with Iris.
She's crying.
Iris. It's gonna be alright.
I don't need you.
As hard as it is, they've done wrong, but we've done wrong as well. Now, I killed people before I met you. You changed me.
I just wanted to feel like we were part of them, and now I just feel like I can't be. I feel like if I trust them, that I'm betraying Thomas because it's their fault, and it's not like they knew, but it's just how it feels. I can't have both. And I'm not used to doing things with others. I'm not really, play well with others type of.
Oh, I know.
Tummy tuck.
Ma'am just nuzzles your leg.
You're gonna make her really cry again.
I just pick up the 5.
The raven lands
sorry,
on your shoulder
man.
and
Yeah.
nuzzles your face.
Oh.
Okay, here's the Disney game. Let's let them all come. Where's the beer?
Valak turns into Bambi.
Valentine turns into Bambi and nuzzles you too.
Archimedes comes flies on your
Yes,
head.
Alright,
I just puppy dog eyes at Barathis.
It'll
I
be
was
alright.
using puppy eyes. Yeah.
Can I
Can I have that
I
power?
can turn into Puss in Boots, totally.
Hey,
Which
I agree to walk back with him, but I'll piss slash cry.
Understandable.
I'll see them walk back. Well, thank you for coming back.
But
Yeah.
thank me.
Ike might need to get some stuff off his chest too.
I'm just gone at this point. I was gone a while ago. Last time I talked to him, I said I left.
Okay.
Is he invisible still?
I went back invisible. I'm hiding in the map room so I hear if anything happens, but I'm not going to let him know I'm there.
I think we've all accepted that we're not going to find him for this.
Well, this is done a
Probably
fun
that.
family breakfast.
Ike.
It's been like an hour.
If anyone has this much buy-in here, it's Ike.
The raven actually walks into the map room and looks directly at you. Ike,
Yes.
it's not your fault.
Hopefully.
I agree with Nero. I'm looking at a wall.
Well, I mean, he's literally looking into your eyes.
Good raven.
With his
I don't
good
know
eye,
who's
he's
that.
looking directly into your eyes, even though technically you shouldn't be able to see.
Is he like a Nick Fury slash
Right.
Batman? Because that's
Yes.
what I get from
Yes.
him.
He's basically that.
He's
Just going to sort of raise an eyebrow.
Bat Fury.
Move on.
Bat Fury.
Move on. Each scar a failure, each scar a reminder, each scar is something you learn from. Use it, go stronger, get the dagger back, kill the dragon.
Of course.
Understood?
It's just not always that your scars come back.
It happens more time than you'd like to admit. You with us?
Of course.
Good. He holds out his clawed gauntlet.
You expect me to hold back?
Yeah, you expect me to hold back.
Prefer skin on skin.
Okay.
Sure.
Straight face, just
Yes. Am I shaking his hand?
yeah.
I'll take off. I don't have any gloves. I'll just shake.
Alright, he shakes it,
With your right or left hand?
puts on the clawed gauntlet, and the cape billows, throws the cape around. Lets it wrap around his body.
Hero so Hey,
Walks over to the map room. Or walks over to the topographical, the main topographical map. The raven appears a little less his sullen self today. He's less grim and not openly frowning or glaring at you. It's kind of terrifying.
It's because he has his hood down. He gets not the plus 500, just the plus 300.
Greetings, Raven Wing. I trust you had a restful night's sleep.
Yes,
Yeah.
but now I'm uneasy.
Very restful.
painful and seductive.
Blackjack blushes under his mask.
The night was fine. The morning was painful.
I see. Well, I assure you, you'll receive one tonight. He walks into the training area, talking as he goes. Today we'll begin training for a very specific mission. One quite different than what you have had to undertake. He walks to the center of the training area. I'm assuming you're following.
Yeah, sure.
Like a bunch of ducklings.
I guess.
Follow
Yeah.
Mama Duck.
In a like single file line waddling.
Kyra's walking like this.
Nero just turns
Think
around.
Goose stops.
Just turns around, glares. It's terrifying.
He blinks, I think.
Hawk is perched atop a training dummy, literally balancing on her toes like a ballerina. Gracefully, she extends her leg above her head, all while remaining perfectly balanced. For such a specialized mission, you require a specialized weapon. He reaches to his side, no doubt for one of his wicked black daggers, and instead pulls out a small silver fork.
New weapon of choice, Raven?
Back in Deos for breakfast.
Point for Malagar.
By the way, for all of that amazing roleplay, I'm giving you guys 400,000 bonus XP.
Why do you level up?
Yay. There's no way you should be leveling up yet.
Can you dig it?
In a week's time, the Chelexians will be holding their annual masquerade ball. This time in honor of their military victories. Many dignitaries and important people will be there, including the Inquisition Commandant and the Commodore for the Chelexian Northern Navy. Your mission will be to infiltrate that ball and acquire information, as well as subtly eliminate some key targets that will severely cripple the occupation of the city. Each of you will be assigned an identity of a minor dignitary that I have acquired from its original source. Over this next week, you will study your marks and learn their mannerisms to better acquire the information necessary without blowing your cover.
In order to speak Chelexian, so I speak Chelexian. Not bad.
Nero speaks in flawless Chelexian. Well done.
I do the same.
Alright.
Stop gurgling.
Noisling!
Perhaps you just stare at them, thinking they're mocking his own language.
Do you have something caught in your throat, Volkov?
No, speaking Chelexian. I think you all know that. I'm not a very good teacher. Just know it for some reason.
Once you have learned everything you can from your individual targets, and eliminated the Inquisition Commandant and Navy Commodore, we will send a message to the remaining dignitaries that this city will not be taken without a fight. But first, you must learn the fine arts of propriety, nobility, and the proper dances for a Chelexian noble.
Ha. I got propriety down, nobility, but dancing I need help with.
I can help you.
This
I can
wasn't
teach
part
you.
of the agreement when we joined the Wing, Raven.
Das
It
ist
wasn't when I-
Magnimar!
Well, dancing was part of my agreement.
Right.
Besides, Caliph, it shouldn't be difficult to learn.
Have you seen me before, Raven?
Quite flawless in no
I
movements.
sure have. She's not bad, actually.
That is you mean.
She slaps my
You might as well grab butter and put it on the floor. Throw it over.
Seen that once. Not really interesting.
Not as fun as you'd think.
Oh,
My
gosh.
gosh!
Why not everything I say turn into that?
Nero doesn't even flinch. He's just like, kids. I will also give you the descriptions of the identities you will assume.
Oh, mine would be so cool.
Kyra, you are Colonel Wienerschlong. A veteran of many skirmishes against Taldor, he attained the rank of captain due to his noble lineage, but rose to colonel through military skill. He has a reputation for being ruthlessly efficient and is known for showing no mercy on the battlefield. He is spit and polish with proper military demeanor. As always
Ruthlessly
seen-
what?
What?
Start with ruthlessly.
He is ruthlessly efficient and is known for showing no mercy on the battlefield. He is spit and polish with proper military demeanor and is always seen in military uniform. He wears his long black hair in a ponytail and carries a dragoon's saber. He is dark, serious, and extremely racist against any non-human. Your mission will be to acquire information about hidden supply lines when reinforcements are slated to arrive. A bonus if you can acquire the actual location of the military supplies within the city and the enchanted key necessary to access it.
Can you give me my mission again?
Your mission is to acquire information about the hidden supply lines and when reinforcements are slated to arrive. A bonus if you can acquire the actual location for the military supplies within the city and the enchanted key necessary to access it. That's your mission. You will get bonus XP, and your entire blowing your cover will depend on your ability to roleplay as your character. This is a roleplay heavy game, and I'm testing you guys. So I want to see just how much
Very
you
good
guys
at
can do.
speaking German. Is he not bad?
Caliph and Blackjack,
Oh, this would be good.
Baron and Baroness Grimstadt. Married due to an arranged marriage to unite the North Acadian shipping trade with the silk trade, Tianjia. The Baron is cocky and sure of himself, but extremely charming. The Baroness is flirty and outgoing.
Oh,
There,
God.
there are rumors that she is unhappy with her husband or simply loves the scandal of extramarital affairs. As such, she is assumed to have a lover present at the ball. Their job will be to charm the nobles at the party through conversation and dance, following which, hopefully her lover will show himself and reveal information to her about the occupation within the city. With them at all times is their loyal butler, Chives Wintergreen, one of the Raven's many aliases.
Who's going to be Charles Wintergreen?
I am.
Did your mother pick out that name for you?
He just glares.
It's terrible.
What was my mission again?
Your mission is to
Get booty.
draw out the lover,
Get the booty.
draw out her lover,
No, get the movie.
charm, also charm the nobles at the party through conversation and dance,
Get the movie.
Get the booty.
and try and reveal to her information about the occupation within the city.
It's a really big
Get
booty.
It's a really big booty.
Try and reveal what?
Trying to reveal knowledge about the occupation within the city, where troops are stationed, and stuff like that.
So try to get that information.
You gotta try and get that information.
Yes, Colonel, do you know anything? Just all of us mess up and try to get information from each other.
Oh yeah. We forget what each other
Comes
looks
in.
like.
Whoa, you look fantastic.
Malachar and
I'd be
Master
really
Hawk.
racist against you.
Wait a second, Tim.
Because you're not you're human.
Yeah, I'm human.
Master Hawk just kind of taps
Oh,
a
no,
dagger on your
racist of
shoulder.
non-human. Okay, yeah. I actually like it.
Alright.
I should have taken your character. I'm usually pretty racist.
You are Lord and Lady Vardenspiel, a young and romantic couple, the talk of the Gorian back home. He is an accomplished writer and poet, while she fell madly in love with him at following a ball in Chelexian. There she pledged her undying love to the young lord and was with him at all times. He may be asked to share some of his beautiful poetry at the ball to woo the bored noble ladies and give the gentlemen more material. It will also allow both of them a ruse to escape the dance floor and examine many of the unoccupied rooms, searching for papers and documents of importance.
What's my mission?
Get the booty.
Get the booty.
Get the big booty.
You and Hawk gotta get the booty.
You're the decoy. I like it.
And we tried with him.
No. Hawk specifically requested this one.
What she really accept? What's my name again? My name
You
is-
are Lord Vardenspiel.
Lord. How do you spell that?
Videnspiel.
V-I-D what?
Can I be?
Oh gosh, we're screwed.
Can I be Von Strangle?
Can I be Jorgen Von Strangle?
Spiel.
Sergeant Schultz.
Fun fact.
How do you spell mine? Colonel what?
Wienerschlong? Vinerschlong.
So Lord Wiesenspiel.
Sergeant
Vardenspiel.
Fun fact. Spiel means gay.
Vinerschsch.
Lord
Commandant
Wiesenspiel.
Klink? Anybody get the rest of this? No?
What? What'd you say?
Commandant Klink? Sergeant Schultz? Anybody? General Volkov?
This is the Baroness von Broken Zipper.
Is that from
Robots.
Valkyrie?
No.
No.
Elevates heroes.
Barathas and Iris.
Womp, 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 womp.
I'm waiting for the love,
In real life, Barathas' main character decides to stab everybody at the table.
Alright. Captain and Lady Ivendorf.
Ivendorf.
A
We're
posh,
not shipping.
a posh inquisitor couple that could not be more disinterested in each other. The captain still maintains his propriety in public, though as such orders his wife around constantly, to which she obeys, not to damage her husband's reputation, and by extension her own meal ticket. He is an ineffective Inquisition commander who only maintains his rank because his father is a member of the royal court at Agorian. He is rich and spoiled, using his privilege at the expense of those around him. As such, he is a big spender and partier, often the life of the party and willing to squander his rapidly diminishing fortune, much to the delight of his gold-digger wife, who many believe only stays married to him because of his immense wealth and status. She is often found charming the wealthy married men at parties and events, to perhaps give her a backup when her husband's wealth eventually runs out. Many of the older gentlemen, however, possess valuable information regarding trade routes and just how bad the Empire is stretched financially, including what it would take to break the Empire in a fiscal sense. The younger partiers have connections at court, and have possible rumors relating to who is most dangerous at the party, and whether the identities of the Ravenswing are known.
So wait, what is my person? You're trying to get information from like the older.
And younger.
Okay.
Right. Both of you are trying to do that.
Just get.
You need to get information specifically about two things. One, information regarding trade routes and how bad the Empire is stretched financially, and what would break the Empire in a fiscal sense. Also, younger party members have possible rumors relating to who is the most dangerous at the party, and whether the identities of the Ravenswing are currently known. Ike, my personal favorite. You are the most important person coming from the Ravenswing.
Obviously.
Your role is Royal Hornsman and Conductor Leopold von Stupen von Glargenspiel von Fergen von Strauss.
How many classical composers are in there?
How many bombs are in there?
Do you spell the whole thing for him. He's got to get this right.
You are Leopold von Stupen von Glargenspiel von Flergen von Strauss.
Von.
On the Flurgan.
Be the bargain.
What's my name again?
Okay, what's the one before Strauss? What's the one before Strauss?
Von Flergen.
Hey, how do you spell my name?
Weidenspiel.
We're gonna need so much help.
What's my
We're gonna
title?
be here all night.
What's my title? What's before Leopold?
You are Royal Hornsman and Conductor.
Royal Hornsman.
Yes.
He gets some.
I like your title.
Get the booty.
His job, get all the booty.
Probably the most famous person that you will be impersonating. The conductor has traveled all the way from the capital to inspect things up north. Though he is and will stay mostly at the grandstand, leading the band however he wishes, it is also common knowledge that he holds the esteemed ear of Her Majesty Queen Abrogale II. He can command attention and subtly inspect the status of the occupation, as well as possibly obtain secret information privy only to the high-ranking officials. So you are the most high-ranking person.
Right. Command attention. Command information.
Yes.
Yes.
Lord Conductor Leopold von Stupen von Glargenspiel von Flergen von Strauss.
What is
I got it right. Leopold von Stuben von Glagenspiel von Freugen von Strauss.
It is required that you say his name to the fullest, otherwise I will dock you. Otherwise you might blow his
Hey, what's his name?
Leopold von... Leopold. I'll remember that much.
Leopold.
Trumpsman.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to him.
Each of you must learn Chelexian language,
Yeah.
proper attire and body language,
Got it.
customary Chelexian dances,
Got it.
Got it?
avoiding blowing your cover,
Assassin.
and Chelexian propriety.
What's
God.
cover? Who says I'm not already in 3 covers?
There you go.
Caleb is...
I'm a quadruple H.
Alright guys, to train, each of you will discuss with your partner and with the group how best to perform your character, as well as you can train with Nero to boost your individual skills.
Chelexian dancing. What was it? Chelexian dancing.
You need the Chelexian language, which is actually tied to
I
linguists.
already got that.
Proper attire and body language, which is disguise. Customary Chelexian dances, which is perform. Avoiding blowing your cover, bluff. Chelexian propriety, knowledge, nobility.
I got all that.
Well, no,
Except
because
disguise.
it has to be specific. It's got to be specific with those. So I need you guys to
So I'm the luckiest person for this thing right now, basically.
kind of.
Well, besides,
I'm the most screwed, basically.
Well, you still want to boost your stats anyway.
Oh yeah.
So let's put it this way.
Man.
No, I'm pretty set. I just need to learn Chelexian.
What are the things you need to learn?
You need to learn
Disguise.
Chelexian language, which
Yeah,
is
I have that.
language. Proper attire and body language.
Squawking again.
Which is what?
Knowledge.
Blackjack just whispers something in Chelexian in Caleb's ear.
Barathas looks disgusting.
Not again.
Did you say cheeseburger?
what is this cheeseburger you're speaking?
Alright.
You need okay
It sounds
To
disguise.
train, I actually suggest you guys discuss here at the table what you guys are going to do, because I will grade you
Everything.
guys. I will grade you guys basically on how well you perform your character.
Okay. Well,
So
Are we
how-
role-playing right now?
Yes, you guys are role playing.
where's Hawk?
This is dreadful.
Who knows
with you
Chuck?
currently.
Hawk!
She's still just balancing on
You
the.
care to learn from the wizard
on
or
the,
from someone
statue.
who's actually chilling?
Someone who's actually chill.
This is dreadful.
I listen and.
Let us learn.
All right. Well, what your character? What
But
are you
it's
guys
so
gonna try for
good
your
because
character?
me and Barathis have our mind connection, so he can tell me what to say.
Not to mention we could have the mind link between everybody.
Yeah, that's
with
true.
Malachi.
I can do a backup as well.
No,
I can
how do I
do
say
too.
grapefruit?
So I would suggest all of you guys mind link. So
That'd be a good idea.
Malachi?
Hey, boy, now! All six of them. Yeah.
Have the bar, do it.
what would you guys? Well, here's the thing. Who are your partners? Your partners should discuss what you guys want to do.
But Hawk was not my. Hawk never speaks.
I'm gonna be in red
Well,
attire.
Hawk!
Hawk is just kind of staring at you intently.
I need you to dance with me.
She literally front flips next to you, and then just grabs your hand, puts it on the small of her back, takes your other hand, puts it on her shoulder, and then
She starts swinging around.
if you please,
It's that.
a Chelexian ball.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Why, of course.
It's that scene from the Goblet of Fire. This is my what? Your what? Your hand. Put your hand on my waist, Malachar.
My what?
My waist.
Malachi, put your hand on my waist.
What? No. Hawk, you're you.
You want to do? Well, Nero can train you better.
I'll just do it.
No. Lower on my back, Malachi.
No way.
Alright, I gotta find something.
Believe it or not, Nero's actually an amazing dancer.
Holy crap!
All right, we're gonna do a perform check. I'm gonna give you dance. I'm gonna give you dance. You now have perform dance. Chelexian ballroom. All of you, if you train with Nero,
Am I already good? I'm assuming I'm already good.
you can learn it much faster.
I'm pretty much.
Dance,
the most
perform.
person
What
in
is
this
it?
party.
What do we get
Perform.
plus?
Perform Chelexian ballroom dance.
I've been watching this.
So what do you
Do
get
I
plus
get
there?
kind of a bonus as well?
Yeah. Well, if you train literally with Nero, you guys have a week. You
I'm
guys
training
have a
with
week.
Nero, but I remember watching
Alright.
this. I've been watching
What is-
Chelexian dance.
Roll a d20
Okay.
Okay,
plus your plus Dex plus Intelligence is now your perform skill.
Can I, do I add that to
All
my
of it?
perform?
36.
Dex or modifiers?
Dex modifier.
Do I
Not
add
your
that?
Dex, just the Dex modifier.
Do I add that to my current?
Actually, no, it should be the full Dex. Full Dex
Holy crap! I got
22. 20.
I got 38.
Plus intelligence.
plus Intelligence.
I got 38 on my
I rolled a
base.
natural 20.
There you go.
So is it 20 then? Just 20.
You you rolled a natural 20, you nat 20, double it. 40.
I'm gonna slay. I'm gonna
Wait, so
turn
it's
down.
our wisdom
I have
plus our
38. I have 2 more
intelligence.
less than you.
So it turns out Caliph is probably one of the best at tearing up the dance.
Bombing.
Do I
Where are
add
you
this
at?
to my current
I'm at like
perform?
75.
I have an even 50.
Do you add it to your current form? No. You
Damn.
add, no, but considering you have dance, you add an additional 20 to it.
Oh, okay.
I don't really think you'll have to dance during the whole thing, but if you'd like to, you can.
Yeah.
Adam, I have a question.
Hmm?
So I rolled 18.
Mm-hmm.
But my dex is 22 and my intelligence is 16.
Add those together, add that to it.
Well,
Okay.
you don't add your like 26.
That's
you
what
still
No.
you just
plus.
said.
Is what you just said.
Oh, really?
The
I got
dex.
higher than
You add,
So
you
I
add
have
the full dex,
38.
but you just add the intelligence modifier.
Oh.
Oh,
Full dex,
22.
Because it's dex, it's related
That's
to dex.
25 plus 18.
So
Okay.
So not wisdom.
Yeah.
Full dex and then intelligence modifier. Or
Intelligence
I
modifier.
have a 43.
Okay.
Dude, I can
That's your
turn
perform.
up.
That's your perform Chelexian ballroom dance.
What's yours?
I've always been able to turn
64.
up.
37.
It's
36.
43 and
58.
I can turn
Only
down
down.
as it would seem.
I can always
I
turn
rolled
down.
58.
For Chelexian ballroom.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Oh.
can dance. Congratulations.
Dude,
Okay,
I can
hold on.
We've all trained with Nero.
Yeah, I trained with you.
Brothers, get me.
Where?
Nero just raises one leg perfectly.
How ew.
Can I saunter over to Caleb for a minute?
Sure.
I'm assuming I'm with Blackjack.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to cut in there, love?
No.
Baratheon says over
He
here.
literally just like
Actually-
throws her into the air and holds her up with one hand.
I was hoping I
Right.
could talk to you alone for a moment.
Are you having lady
We're
troubles?
friends and everything.
You could
Hard
say
face.
that.
I was wondering. I can speak.
Right,
Fluid.
put me down, please.
I
then.
say it
Hold
like-
on.
Lets her down. He lets her down and then spins her.
Wow, what's it? Alright.
Alright, yes.
What can I do you for?
So,
I will.
anyway, Nero letting me know. So these other men that I'm supposed to be, how you say, persuading.
Do you not know how children are made? Sit
It-
down.
What a child even I know. Went to medical way.
It's not that, it's just,
You're not in the conversation.
I walk by.
what do I even say?
What do you say to a man?
I want your.
I don't know if I'm the right person to ask.
How to get the booty.
What'd
Well,
you say?
that depends on your end goal. I'm only good at a couple of things.
Why don't you ask the men in the room?
You're not listening.
Malachar, you being a super hearing apparently.
Meanwhile, Hawk is lifting Malachar up with one hand.
I want to do something with Hawk though.
All right, you can do that.
I want to go like this. I want to go. All right, Hawk. This isn't really involved in Chelexian, but I always want to do it. I take off my robe. It's not my pants though. Or everything. I'm kind of abs, so I'll look at this.
All right. She just arches an eyebrow. Just
I go like this. All right. I would like to spar with you once. I promise no magic.
Okay, everybody, to a position.
Let's go.
she looks at Nero and she's just like. Nero just goes.
Okay, I rolled. What do I roll?
"That's a wish."
What do I roll for sparring?
You're gonna try and hit Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Roll to hit Hawk.
No weapons, just
That's fine.
fists. What do I roll?
She takes her takes her shoes and gloves off, so it's
Everything.
not to kill you.
Yeah.
So, all right,
I rolled.
roll to hit her.
I rolled a to hit her.
It's just your base roll.
17.
Okay. All right. What she does is you throw a punch. She actually lets it fly past her wrist and then just puts your hand on her shoulder. She then throws her leg up and puts her leg on your shoulder.
It just turn into a dance.
She then just winks at you.
I think it's trying to do uppercut.
She lets it go underneath her leg, and she actually flips over you while holding you behind her. Her arms are around your waist.
Plus 13 to dance.
I roll for dance to spin her around me.
All right. You succeed. You spin her around and dip her.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to hold her like this. I
Roll
cast
strength check.
bull strength on me.
Alright. If that's the case, then you just succeed. You actually lift her up as she does a magnificent ballerina style pose. You get an additional +7 to dance.
Well, look at that.
But
Over a
only with
spar.
Hawk. But only with Hawk.
The wizard can dance.
There you
Who knew? Baratheon sends over to Ike.
Chelexian language.
Yeah.
I walk over to Brad with my
Entirely
wide eyes
necessary.
away
No,
from
I need to walk over
Caleb.
breathless
Alright.
too. I can speak the
No.
language, but I don't have the accent.
But then what you have to do is put the maple syrup on the skin.
What the?
Oh my gosh. What did we walk into?
You can use butter too. So
Okay.
Blackjack's just kind of
I know.
first.
I put mans
Okay,
over my head like
Flapjack.
earmuffs.
Or if you're really feeling daring.
Earmuffs!
Okay, flapjacks.
Wow.
No, I have tried that, let me tell you.
Okay. Baratheon. Now she doesn't know Chelexian. Understand? I know Chelexian. I need your help even too. I don't know the accents. I speak Chelexian, as you can tell.
Is Asher here?
No.
Oh.
I'm not bad. I speak Chelexian, so I'm not bad. Not bad.
That's
I'm not bad, no.
If you want to get the accent down, almost imagine you're screaming at everything. So, scream in your Chelexian.
You can
Let's hear it.
say like sweet German things and not be yelling.
Flower!
Oh, I'm
Yahoo! Yahoo!
Like, that's slapping these like.
We're gonna get some hate mail.
Das schnell!
I'm the only one here, no turn.
Schnitzel!
Butterfly! That's
Alright, guys.
Little boys and girls to eat.
No more
man
spoons, use your hands. Let the French schnitzel band.
You got it all wrong. It's the whole song.
Chelexian language. Chelexian language. Roll the die.
Entirely necessary.
Use your intelligence.
Do I have
The
to?
full intelligence, and then wisdom wisdom modifier.
Do I have
Hey,
to?
let's
Make a
be.
roll.
Me?
You're not
That's
gonna,
accent.
You're not gonna believe
Okay.
me, but I nat 20'd again.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
All right. Double it. 40.
Dang, woman.
I seriously don't know how that happened.
You actually
32.
Do I get anything
Yeah,
since
I
I
got a
actually had to
30.
blend in as a Chelexian for 5
plus
years?
10.
Okay.
Do I get anything because I'm actually Chelexian?
You can just speak. You don't
Awesome.
even need to roll. You just speak.
I got a 32.
I rolled a mid 60
Okay. All right. Just,
for accent.
That-
I already know
that's-
Oh,
language.
what are we adding it to?
you're adding it to you get linguist. You're
Yeah.
adding it to linguist.
So linguistics.
Yeah, linguistics. But the catch is now you now have language Chelexian. All of you get language Chelexian.
Well, I already have. I'm just getting the accents.
Yeah,
I've been a
you're
mid
not
60.
getting the accent.
I got a 60, so I kind of.
So during all this, Barathas heads over to
So my plus
So I actually
whatever.
have a 35.
Let's see if we can actually get this dialogue going.
So the plus whatever is only for
So,
Chelexian.
that dialogue, though. You see that
Makes
game
sense.
last night?
Now, I'm not very good. There's another thing that I need help with. I swear. Disguise. I suck at disguise. I'm pretty good at nobility, but not Chelexian.
I'm a tailor.
So
We need that circus
Clear
to
out.
come back, don't we?
Proper
Alright.
attire and
Yeah.
body language.
we need some of that.
See, you're
you know,
high-ranking
you have
officials.
My body
The most
language
important
is
man
absolutely
here from the
fine.
Ravens
You
Nest.
have outfits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this woman needs help
From
with
what
her body
everything that
language.
the
I
Ravens
swear.
What are you
told us.
talking
You're the most
about?
unnoble
There's only
human
one
being I've
way
ever
to
met in my
bring
life.
Well, excuse
Some one
me
of the
for
nights
digging in
you're
the
going to
trash
need
for my breakfast.
You're going to
for
need to come over
century.
to our group,
Well,
and you're going to
We
need
did
to
not
try and
get
insult
served tea
me.
and crumpets by fancy
Take-
men in robes
Take
out
some
all
time
night.
and
that's true. I have. So we did have a different life. I'll say that. But you have to learn nobility.
In the background, I'm trying to learn how to move
Maybe
my
the-
hips and walk at the same time.
Maybe this
Swing
Baroness.
swing.
has poor posture.
You're right. I need
Have you
your
ever
help.
actually met the woman?
Caleb, stand up, girl. Put a book on your head.
Why?
Because I said so.
Well, there's no need to touch you, Raven.
Then stands up, puts his hands on your waist, lays a book on your head, and says, "Don't let it fall."
Right. I just stand there. How long do I have to do this?
Go ahead and walk.
Are you joking?
Trust
Is
me,
this
I
like-
never joke.
Is this like you studied at the...
Yes. This is my entire life.
Right.
Go ahead.
I take a few steps.
Believe it or not, it doesn't even move.
Well, this isn't so hard.
Look at that.
You were,
She might have
and you were
ability
so
now.
worried.
Well, that
Now
accent,
run.
I can tell.
I run. Said I run.
Doesn't even move.
Not bad. But her body language, I guess, is not bad.
I
but-
flip you off.
Right there. Her body language is bad.
Okay, proper attire and body language is disguise. So what I need you guys to do, full wisdom.
Oh,
Yes!
Full wisdom.
rap was.
Plus strength modifier.
I'm a tailor.
I cast powers wisdom on
Because,
this.
well, it means you're really good at making clothes, not necessarily good at disguising yourself in them. However, you do get an additional plus 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I nat 20.
Not bad.
I nat 20.
Okay, double it.
So, what's my wisdom modifier?
40. So it's 40 plus your wisdom modifier.
And my strength?
No, it's just strength bonus.
So,
No, it's the full wisdom score plus plus the strength modifier.
I have a 39.
50.
Okay,
So-
put it down. And okay, the proper body and language, proper attire and body language is all due to how you carry yourself as a Chelexian. Specifically, a Chelexian noble.
Alright, so when adding this, do we add it directly to like our total bonuses already for disguise?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I have a 49.
Okay.
Whoa, I have a 52. I have nat 20 though.
You learned, man.
disguise.
Nero helped you. Nero helped you get all the proper attire. Plus, you're already a noble.
I'm
so it's not
balancing
that
like
hard.
6 books on my head.
True.
Try this, pork chop. Do they teach you this at the
I do
academy?
the same.
Hawk is balancing the same way. So.
I'm on my big toe.
I can't do that. Of course, I'm pretty athletic. I attempt to do a handstand. Okay. What is that? Athleticism?
That's acrobatics.
I rolled a 28.
Okay.
Do a handstand.
You succeed actually.
Haha! Can't do this! Now I can't get down!
Barabbas comes and knocks his legs.
All right. Chelexian propriety, knowledge, nobility.
Yeah. Aren't they all the same? Really? Just
Full intelligence score
chuck
plus
nice.
Constitution modifier.
Dang, really? I'm a freaking beast. I am going to
Oh,
bomb
nice!
this nobility.
I rolled so high. It wasn't a 20, but it was a 19.
17.
And this is for
34.
Knowledge,
for
nobility.
Knowledge, nobility.
I have a 35.
me and
44.
Drew have that.
You have it, so you just add it to your regular modifier. You just add it to the regular modifier.
Do we keep it
For all of you who don't have knowledge, nobility, just it's what you roll.
I got a 35.
Do we keep the added?
For those of you who are actually nobles,
68.
then you get an additional plus 10. So Kyra and
78.
so Kyra and Malachar both get an additional.
I got a
plus.
78.
I have
Dude,
not
70. We're doing pretty good.
Well, we're nobles. It kind of helps. And I have a
Yeah.
high. Chad, I have like a 30 in intelligence modifier.
Yeah, that does help.
So I mean, like, it like.
Whatever, I can turn up.
And what about this?
Look at I. What's your dance?
65.
Mine's 66.
Then my character says.
All right, avoiding blowing your cover.
Well, with
What?
Hawk, specifically. You got like,
Bluff.
1 second.
Bluff.
I don't think it's
What is it?
Is it charisma? Your whole charisma?
Huh?
Is it
You
your
are
whole
gonna need some
charisma?
work,
It
Clay.
is
60.
your entire charisma
No, I have a
score
62.
That's what modifier.
Wait, what is
plus the wisdom modifier.
What is the what's it called?
This is avoiding blowing your cover. So basically, if you guys screw up, you can roll that and not blow your
Oh,
cover.
I did not roll that for you. I rolled pretty low on this one. What is the wisdom?
It's your full constitution plus the wisdom, or full charisma, plus your wisdom modifier.
Do I add my existing bluff?
Did we add our
Yes.
existing buff?
If you have bluff as a class skill, you add it to it.
Heck yeah.
70.
56.
I have a crap.
72.
There you go.
I have a 30. I have a 30.
Ain't nobody breaking Ike's cover.
Nope. Are you kidding
Except
me?
for maybe one of
I'm
us.
going to try to break my
Right.
cover.
Colonel
Dude,
Von
what is this?
Leopold Von
What is this?
Glockenspiel.
I'm
What
not a
is this?
colonel. I am a royal horseman
Avoiding
and
blowing your
conductor.
cover.
Dude, I have a 32.
I have a
Okay.
38.
Okay.
Do I hold an actual military rank?
Technically, no, you don't.
Oh.
But does he have any kind of authority over like captains or something?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
He is
so-
royal. He is part of the royal court.
Alright, so
You
like,
have met the queen.
like somewhere
You
in
have the queen's ear. She talks to you.
Oh, we're
Oh,
best
my.
friends. We have tea every second Wednesday.
There you go.
Second Wednesday.
So like somewhere in this time, you need to come over to my character, as we're role playing in this.
Oh yeah, right. So.
Yeah. No, this is good. You need to plan this out.
You need to come
He helped
and
me
talk
out with
to me with this.
linguistics accent I needed. I can't do an accent.
I'm only a captain, and not a very good captain from the description the Raven gave me. So you need to make that very clear to the company I'm with.
Right.
Can you do that? Or would you rather?
His father is at court. His father works at court.
He's
He's-
insulting
yeah,
you.
your father's a military advisor to the queen. That's why you have your rank. You're
Yeah.
also an inquisitor.
Pretty much, you know that I suck as a captain.
Yes.
Right. Also, all of you guys should know your role, so you can play as your role. Because if you don't, then
What's the queen's name?
you're gonna blow your cover.
I'm Jack.
Queen Fragisbergen.
My character's Jack.
Abigail the
I
second.
practiced flirting with Malika.
All right.
Oh, dear.
Oh, this is gonna
Yeah,
be
comes
Slowly.
You don't want to practice flirting with me?
Go for it.
I'm afraid to do that.
Alright,
What do you need, Iris?
pull up the chair for flirting.
So. Do you
Did it
like...
hurt falling from heaven?
So. Do you like cheese?
If friends were flowers, I'd pick you.
Oh.
You're blushing.
A little bit, I am.
All right.
Alright, much like
Okay, you need a little help. Let the master teach you.
As I start doing this, Hawk and Baratheon
Was
come
my
up right behind
instruction
the
not
opposite in
sufficient?
about 2 seconds.
All right, but first,
Wasn't my instruction?
I must teach you one thing. When you go up, a guy's like a feeling where you talk to them. Make sure you give them attention, of course, because they're Chelexian.
Because they're needy.
Men are not needy. Shut up, woman.
I didn't say men, I said you.
We're needy in other ways, mate.
I got that one right, Blackjack. Aha! Leaving me hanging. Now, when you go up to a man, especially Chelexian, say hello in a very sounding voice. Make sure you get his attention.
I will give you bonus XP if you guys play in character.
So, I am a Chelexian man. Hello! I am Van Wieserschnitzel. What is your name, Fritty Fritty?
Fräulein. It's
I don't even
Fräulein.
know how to do it.
Females be Fräulein in German.
Not Freud, Fro.
Fräulein.
How do you even do German accent?
Try down. Maybe.
Frassi has to do this.
Okay.
Yell everything.
You can actually hear some German to see.
You can try.
Ich bin der Grobenheimen Wienerslong. Sie stellen nicht mein Integrator in Frage in Machen der.
It's not hard. This is vegan as fire.
100,000 bonus XP for actually writing it in German.
Are you for
You know
real
what
right
that
now?
is? You know what that is?
No.
I am Colonel Wienerstrong. You do not have the authority to question where I am from. I can question where you're from.
Wow.
That's pretty Chelexian.
This isn't correct German.
Frass!
I will beat you in the face. Thank you.
We will give you bonus XP if you flirt.
I'm working on it!
Oh,
Was
Adam.
my instruction not
She's
sufficient?
trying!
3 years of German classes. All this is for.
All right.
I can't wait to do
So
a French area.
I took French
I know, can we go to a French area?
It's easy.
Yes. Can we go to
Big!
Gold?
Ross!
I didn't do this because it was easy.
Big fluttering eyelashes, like really over the top.
She like hurts herself.
Yeah.
Speaking of fries in a very sounding voice.
Try if you want to try. What you must do is sound angry at everything.
No! We mean no.
No.
We are supposed to sound sweet.
The women also sound mean.
Sometimes.
But you want me
Well, that
to
shouldn't be
do.
too hard.
Very good! Ross!
Schnell.
Was my
Nine.
instruction not good enough for you, flower?
Wait,
Good job.
so the syrup comes after.
No! No! We don't need to learn that on this mission.
No. It goes frosting first. Then
Shut up! Stop teaching this girl bad things you like to do.
Caleb,
Flapjacks over here.
Caleb,
You
come
tried
forward,
to stay in
please.
the first sentence.
Yeah, this
Caleb.
is supposed to know
Caleb,
we could
you
let
can't.
Figure it out as I say it.
What can I do?
As you said, you know
Come
your
forward,
German.
Bun
please.
cake.
No, that's extremely butchered.
Well, then figure it out.
waiting.
You're smart, man.
No, you can't. There's grammar rules in German to understand German. You messed up your grammar, so I don't know what you're saying.
Isn't that
I'm like
like
44.
old enough
I
in
don't know what I'm
human
saying.
years?
It just has to be approximately ungrammatically correct. For fun.
I mean, like, as far as I've gathered.
Now remember,
From what I've heard,
make sure you give
Nero, when
the
he's drunk,
legs
it was
firstly.
a lot.
I
It
like
was
the
way
legs.
earlier than that.
It's a
Well,
critical.
the Raven does in his own time, it's his own thing.
Malachi is telling Iris to
It's
give
like when they're
them the
talking,
legs.
it's like, remember, eyelashes. Men like eyelashes.
Yeah, just pluck them out and hand them to them.
No.
Works every time.
Right there. That's why you're
Flawless.
not allowed to do that. You need help too.
Boys like eyelash.
I don't need any help.
Men like the
Okay, tell me your. I want to hear your
I
Chelexian.
like that.
My Chelexian. You don't deserve to hear it.
But it's that bad.
It's terrible. Help me.
I'm not a Chelexian. I can't. I just learned the accent. Can I help her? With the accent? I give her a bonus.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna take to teach you.
Well, no. I mean, like you actually have to do it.
Show me your Russian accent.
Just begin every word with V.
It works.
What? It works.
Trust me. Russ.
I can't do it.
Gehen Sie bei einen Cliff a pork chop springen. Go jump off a cliff, pork chop.
Yeah.
What he said.
Speaking of Russian accent,
I don't even know. Like, how do you even? How?
German.
Gehen
Silvonne! Pork chop! Springen!
Springing.
Springen.
All right, I like it.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys have like backstories for like anything you'd like to add?
Yes.
Because people will ask you questions there.
I have questions.
Well, apparently you're not making me very happy, are you? Would you care to explain yourself?
I'm trying my best.
Bam and slam.
He's the Vranakan! He's Lord Magnimar! Exactly.
He is. He's very dashing.
This.
It'd be very
Alright,
fun to watch
so-
you do that.
I want to know what my dress looks like.
Roses are red!
Captain Ivandor,
Valorous
does
is
he
blue!
flirt with everybody else, like all the
Or
females
is he
there?
just
No,
like,
he's more of a party animal.
Alright, party animal. So kind of
like
imagine.
a drinker? Like you're
So
gonna get
imagine
drunk.
Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Without
the girl.
Yes.
What am I gonna be like?
You just can't.
Artsy fartsy?
Yes, probably. You quote poetry a lot, and Hawk is madly in love with you.
She was
Should
on
be
me.
hers.
Oh god. Well, me and Hawk danced, that was fun I guess. She was incredibly beautiful, you know.
At times.
Nira. Yeah, we've been training for it a while. My back started to quake and I was scared to be a noble again.
You'll be fine.
Thank you. I just needed that.
I want to practice dancing.
He awkwardly puts his hand on your shoulder.
It burns.
You're terrified. You're terrified.
It's terrifying.
Wow.
I practice dancing
That's
with
the
her.
first time I've ever seen you be a father, I guess.
Like Captain and
Bring my,
what is it?
bring her
Lady.
home by 11.
Lady.
Ivandor.
Lady Ivandor.
Perhaps,
Yeah, we practice dancing. We practice just
I've already been
interestedly
to prison.
dancing
I've
with
already
each
been to
other.
prison. I don't care about going back.
What?
Right.
Yeah, we have to
Sorry,
pretend to
shopping,
hate
no
each
cross
other
now.
with
He's like,
dancing.
he's just
Like, we're
sharpening
like
as
we
you're
don't
acting,
like
he's
each
just like,
other.
Bring her home by 11:30.
I think
Fair enough,
Captain
yeah.
Ivandor
That's
loves
Mr.
his wife.
Oh
loves
yeah,
the
is he like in love with me? But I'm just like whatever.
Yes.
All right.
So that's what's going
You're
to be.
flighty.
I'm going to be staring into your eyes. I'm staring off to the right
You're
of me.
flighty,
looking
a
at the
dick.
guy.
Yeah.
A dick.
I'm like for the person like.
And I'm like, ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Does
thinks.
this sound like him? Because like what you described to me, I'm trying to go find something he would talk about. Like, like those. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to get into this again. I let those who are bleeding around me. I can't get German all of a sudden. Anyways, I let those bleeding around me be led. Those must learn they chose the wrong side. Let it be known, I do not leave them alone. I watch to make sure they can't come back.
That's good.
Basically, like, you know, like, if
Well,
someone's
I
dying on
see
the
it.
battlefield, he's not going to go there and just stab them and make sure they die. No, he makes sure he watches them bleed, make sure they know that they chose the wrong side. But I also make sure they die. I don't just walk away. I make sure that they don't come back.
Ah, yes.
Like it.
Wars were not won by dying for a country.
Oh,
Making by the others die for
You know,
the
you gotta
country.
do it right. Those must be done by brains.
Those must be done.
Alright, so,
This is making the other poor douche die for his country.
alright, so why?
Shut up! Shut up!
How did Ivandor
Shut up.
actually go straight to his father? Like, did his father
You just give it
him?
to it to him. You just give it to him.
So he literally was
I
kind of
will-
holding a
goodness.
silver spoon in
I'm
his
aware.
mouth.
Yes.
I'm getting
Very
character.
uppy, very snobby, kind of.
Yes.
Excuse me.
And Caleb's job will be to attract her lover and also do
Hey, we're not
some
having another
amazing
burrito.
dance routines on the dance
Turn
floor.
down.
Don't make
I have a rather large job.
With my husband.
Gather info on the older folk for the trade routes and what kind of financial stability, how far stretched out finance they are. This, and
You
also
wanna
talking
do-
with the younger people, how many people know which of us are there.
Right.
What is
You
that?
want to deal with like the money part of it all because
Yeah.
she's not gonna have any idea how to talk about that. But I got a
Wait.
few ideas for like.
You should also
finding
come
out
up with
who's
like
paid for it.
conversation ideas, stuff you should ask.
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Okay.
I'm just gonna talk about poetry the entire time.
Wait, what's my specific objective?
So what do these high society
Isn't he supposed
ladies
to
talk
buff
about?
everybody else?
You buff
Last
everyone
time,
else.
last time my mother.
Another thing that you do
Last time.
also is you can command like a Pied Piper virtually everyone in the grandstand. So you can make them do whatever you wish. Also, you are the most respected, so you command the most attention.
I heard she talked about mostly it's about pleasing their husband or
Are you serious?
yes, it's about basically you're second in everything. Sadly, that's how it is. I don't. Me myself.
I would like to quit the Ravens wing.
No. Now I know you're
You must
very
give a
protective
2
over
weeks
that
notice.
stuff.
It's just an act, though.
You didn't have to tell me that. I kind of do it by your personality. That women do not deserve to be second best, but in this world they are. And that must be harmful for you. That's true.
Now, if anyone desires my assistance, I imagine you'll need some sort of sign.
And just
we're all
enough of
linked.
your assistance.
We're all linked by Drew. By Melkon.
You help
Drew
those
and
two.
Ike both have a psychic link.
You help a lot.
So basically, Ike is the backup, Malakar's the main. So if anyone actually breaks your psychic link, Ike can be the backup.
Ike is the backup generator.
Awesome.
Or he can help me make it stronger.
Exactly. Yeah, or that.
If we do it hard enough, do you think we can like go each other's minds and walk around?
Well, sure.
But it would take forever. But anyway,
Why do I
They-
feel like
they-
that's going to come back for us with Necroman?
like here, I tell you what. Talk to me like I'm a Chelexian woman. I don't want to hear more comments. Go ahead.
Like your Chelexian woman.
Don't just imagine it.
How do you even start a conversation like that? What do you say?
Like,
Well, have you seen Ashton Kutcher's
there's abs. Mm.
9!
It's gonna be
I
like
didn't
Rocket
know.
Man
And
when he's
then
like doing all the
he
different
puts
languages.
his zero on that
That's
sticky
round
teacher.
number 5.
I'm not the
decapitation.
woman.
What is it?
I'm not a woman. The abs are asking, what do they like? Shoes, clothes, jewelry.
Is that all they talk about? It seems so
Pretty much.
tragic.
Well,
That's
that's at least
all
what
they speak of.
I don't know.
There's much more.
Like I said, I'm not Chelexian. This is what the people, the women, absolutely.
You know more than I do.
That's why I incorporate the girls. Helps.
There is one thing to be careful of. There are some Chelexian women who prefer politics.
Disgusting.
Do you know anything about politics?
I know the politics of the street, love.
You better get yourself acquainted with it. This is something you must know.
You're very good at that accent, Carter.
This is French. What are you speaking of?
That is French.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Shut up. Right. Well,
Schnell!
what about Archimedes? What is he going to do during this?
Archimedes? I'm waiting back here, pal.
Good luck. You can't leave Malakar's side.
Yeah, he can.
What about man?
No,
What
he
about
can
man?
certainly leave, but here's he
Thank
can
you.
certainly leave, but he can't be within.
And you
he can't
hate
be within
me.
Oi.
200. He can't be within
And
200
he
yards.
carries you.
So he's gonna end
Not
up
out
being in
of
the
character.
carriage.
Adam, what about Mams?
Mams?
And my new Raven, which I named Dinky.
It's your new minx. He's gonna wear. You
Yeah.
wear
You
him
can
around your
actually,
neck.
yeah, you can actually wear it around your neck.
He has to play dead
He can't move though
at all.
at all.
There goes your comment.
I can paralyze it.
I leave Mams and Dinky at home,
All right.
and I ask Archimedes to watch them.
No problem.
You're not
Blow
gonna poop on
smoke
anything.
in my
are you?
mouth.
Rhaegal!
Oh, break all well.
He's wearing an apron. Yes. As he's like
Rhaegal.
sautéing an onion.
Kiss the orc.
He's mixing cake batter.
Kiss the orc.
Yeah.
Chauncey comes in. I came to help.
He literally looks down at you. Come up to like his belly button. He's like close to 8 feet.
I use
tall.
puppy dog eyes. Rhaegal, please watch my baby for me, won't you?
Oh god, that one never worked. Are you kidding me? You're like a 7'8" tall orc.
Of course I will.
Thank you,
I will
Rhaegal.
never let anything come to harm.
Let him be.
He's an 8-foot tall child.
He's got like these giant tusks, and they're just like
quivering.
Thank you,
How
Rhaegal.
is that possible?
he takes the little fox. It literally fits in his hand. He's just like
I love Fragor so much.
Nero's just like, oh gosh.
I roll a plus 20 for that.
A week goes by, and the day of the masquerade ball has finally arrived.
Oh my god.
Pay
Wait,
attention to the
wait.
flavor text.
Wait,
He didn't announce that flavor text was happening.
I want to arrive early.
Why are we eating dog food?
You'll see. Hold on.
Can I arrive early?
You'll see.
Yeah. okay.
Blah.
Each of you is far more prepared than when you began the week, but now it's time for the mission. Unlike so many others you have undertaken, this mission will require subtlety, and the ability to become someone else. At midday, the Raven emerges from his quarters dressed in the garb of a butler. You hardly even recognize him, except for the fact that he is still in mostly black. He wears a brocade jacket with tails over a black brocade shirt and a velvet purple vest. High black leather boots with silver buckles, and his normally medium-length hair somehow extended to his neckline and tied back in a ponytail with black ribbon. There's also touches of gray in his hair. He also carries with him a white handkerchief and a prim eye patch replacing the normal silk cloth that covers his bad eye. He is actually quite handsome. Beside him, dressed in a blue gown with gold trim, is none other than Hawk. She looks absolutely stunning in her gown, with a plunging back that dips to the small of her back. She wears her golden blonde hair done up in a very trendy Chelexian style, with butterfly pins decorating her glittering hair. She strides effortlessly in the 5-inch heels, still somehow making no noise at all, despite stepping on stone floors.
Wait, did we see Hawk in her outfit?
Yeah.
Let's go. Whoa.
He literally turns into a wolf.
Oh, great. Here we go.
I turned into a puppy. Or I turned into a, I don't know, what was a good animal? Yeah, I turned into a wolf. Just howl.
Hawk just walks over to you and just like touches your chin.
Back into Malachi.
Pets your neck.
Well,
Nero just smirks. It's terrifying.
I'll be home back at 11.
Well, you can't go to the ball dressed like that.
Okay, very good. I think I can.
Just like
He
that.
arches his angular eyebrow before glancing at Hawk, who nods, then smiles, flashing her perfectly white teeth, and beckons Caliph and Iris to join her.
I'm quite alright there, Hawk.
She grabs your wrist. She's smiling. She's giddy.
I stand next to her like,
Oh,
It's
wow.
She's
terrifying.
dragging me off and I'm arguing the whole time. Really, please, this is
I'm
so
pushing
unnecessary.
Caleb's bag.
Isn't there some magical way
Wow,
you could make me
guys.
look
Meanwhile,
like I'm wearing
Kyra
a
comes
dress?
out already dressed nice and regal, has a monocle on, his red jacket with tail flaps on it, and of course, all of his gold and trinkets
I need
all
more
over the top,
outfits.
just right there, right for everyone to see all of his accomplishments.
Did you read my like?
Nope, I already know what he's going
You
to
have so many that it trails onto your trousers.
In fact, there are pins linked to the pins to hang off them, because there's room running
She
out.
actually, she beckons Ilif and Caliph and Iris to join her.
I live.
I live.
Yeah.
Wow, fanfic!
There you go.
Do it!
Oh my god.
There
She
will be
actually
more.
seems to really enjoy getting to do this. She actually seems really eager and really enjoying doing this. Getting to dress up and feel beautiful for once.
For Malachi.
Nero turns to the men. Follow me.
Kyra's already dressed, told you. He
Time
beat-
to get some swag.
He leads you to a large wardrobe with outfits already picked out for each of you, and each perfectly in your size and measurements. You have no idea how he knows them.
What's it on the application? The one when
the
we
Ravens
joined?
wing up.
This wasn't in our contract, Nero.
Hey, you're the one taking blood from
Yeah,
everybody.
you're taking people's blood.
Shut up, you don't even know that. You do.
I did.
Well, now everybody
No,
else
I
knows
don't. I don't.
Malachar,
Yes.
you have a velvet jacket and brocade doublet in blue with gold trim, along with a pair of gold-rimmed glasses and a ring to round out your ears and change your hair length and color to a long platinum blonde and milky white skin.
Ah. Ye be like that. Oh, wait. Ye be liking. Oh, wait, sorry.
Ye be liking.
He took off the pirate ring!
I be liking this.
Kyra. Spit and polished military uniform is befitting an officer of your station, in bright red and black, complete with long platinum saber at your hip and a monocle. He also gives you a ring to hide your wings and change your hair to a silky jet black and gives you a scar across your left cheek, including the lightening of your skin tone. You also have over 36 medals pinned on your chest. All of them are legitimate. They are not forgeries.
Dang, where did Nero? I don't want to ask.
Ike. A flamboyant golden red outfit with breeches and high stockings that go past your knees. You also wear a white poofy dueling shirt under a bright red and gold jacket with tails. Atop your head is a powdered wig, and in your hand is a perfectly made brass Galtian horn, like French horn.
Yeah.
Galtian.
Yeah.
And trumpet.
And a conductor wand made of whalebone. You are also given a ring that alters your nose shape to a beak-like point and gives you high angular cheekbones and sharp gray eyes, as well as lightens your skin tone. You get a powdered wig, bro.
Dude, sexy. You are the sexiest man.
Someone needs to draw this now.
Ship it.
Barathas.
I ship Ike with his outfit.
Nero has given you an extremely expensive red leather Inquisitor's parade jacket with a black dueling shirt and vest to wear beneath.
I wonder
At your
where he got
side
it.
is a mighty masterwork longsword of unholy make that is from the court of Agorian itself. You have no idea how he got it.
I like you.
It has the Queen's inscription and the seal on the scabbard, meaning the Queen herself touched it.
Oh!
The ring given to you alters you by lengthening your jet black hair to be tied back with a red ribbon and hides the small scar on the side of your cheek. Because you're already Chelexian, not much is needed to alter.
Wait, you're Chelexian?
What
Yeah,
is this?
This would be the first time anybody's actually really figured out that I'm Chelexian.
Oh, wow.
I've never told anybody in the game so far.
Neighbors are, ooh,
Except for
you
me.
realize because you were in the ring.
But that's like along
Yeah.
the point.
We would
I would,
think,
yeah, but
I
would
would
never say
we wouldn't,
anything.
because we would think the ring.
Would we realize? 'Cause
I
like,
would
the
know, 'cause I
accents?
spent 5 years with him. I mean, I
It would
learned.
take you time to realize it.
Like,
I don't think
Really?
I mean,
Where's
where's
the
the
owl
ring?
and
We'd
the
expect the
singing
same.
ring, so
I think
just
it,
by how you speak.
everything's hidden. Yeah.
Malachar would think he's wearing the ring. That explains his complexion. So because everybody did that to everybody else. So it was just,
Blackjack. Blackjack is dressed in an ornate red and black brocade shirt and jacket with tails, along with a black leather gloves and knee-high leather boots with a gold buckle. He carries a sword cane with a skull handle, and he wears his masquerade ball mask at all times, hiding his face.
Blackjack.
As most of you are unaware of his true features, you can assume his facial structure and hair are altered. As such, he has his shoulder-length black hair pulled back into a ponytail, and his eyes are a bright ocean blue.
What?
After an hour of bathing, grooming, and dressing, each of you admire yourselves in the mirror, as well as each other, surprised that you are unable to recognize one another. Finally, after another hour, the ladies emerge from Hawk's room and
Another
their
hour?
jaws drop to the floor.
Yeah, they
Wait,
did.
what?
Not mine. I have high expectations.
She came out.
Blackjack's
I-
pants tighten.
My pants tight.
Oh my!
I'm surrounded by fools.
You already knew that the minute you.
Sorry, getting in character. Didn't mean that. Maybe I did.
Yeah.
Malachar.
Hawk is actually pulling them out, but with their hand by their hands.
This
Just
is
holding their
so
hands.
wrong.
That's so right.
She thinks you all look like princesses.
Disney princess makeover.
After Hawk is only 21. She never gets the ability to be pretty,
What about Iris?
so she actually eats this up.
Iris
She loves
has
it.
never, ever even, like, been, like, she's never been to a city, she's never been in a dress like this.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you also have natural beauty.
Yeah, I know, like, she's super inflammable.
Caleb.
She's a witch.
Caleb.
She's a witch.
What?
You don't know that.
The picture of beauty, Caliph emerges wearing a striking red and black ball gown, with a low back and neckline accentuating her frame that hugs her body like a glove. Around her neck is a bright silver and gold necklace with a huge ruby adorning the center of it. She strides effortlessly in 4-inch black heels with silver
4-inch.
trim.
Wow.
The ring she wears also disguises all of the scars on her body, as well as lightens her skin tone. Also, her normally rose-red hair, with the side shaven, has been changed to a striking silver, silky black, and has been fully filled in, until she wears down and decorated with red ribbons and a distinct playing card hairpin.
Is her blood good now too?
Dude, that's
No.
sexy.
No, my blood's
It
still
only
back.
alters your physical appearance.
Don't get cut.
Please don't look at me.
Everyone looks.
Blackjack just smiles. For once, you can actually see his mouth. You know,
I take
he's-
off.
Alright, that's
I
still
take off
cool.
my 6 shades. No.
Iris. Gorgeous Iris has been given a flowing
Looks
green
like-
and silver
looks like
ball
she's
gown,
Fine.
with expensive lace and silks all throughout. Around her neck and around her wrists and ankles are extremely expensive platinum and gold jewelry, worth more than a city block. She wears her hair up much like Hawk, but in a much more trendy style, as befitting a lady of her stature. Her bright emerald green heels wrap tightly around her feet to allow better movement, while staying very trendy. The ring she wears lightens her tan skin to a pale white, and lightens her hair to a flaxseed blonde.
Dang.
Each of you also has been given a masquerade ball mask that will further give you bonus to your checks by a boost of +5.
Yay!
He's the only one who bring a masquerade.
To all of them.
All of them.
Then get a plus what?
+5 when you're wearing your masquerade ball mask.
To
So
disguise?
I'm the only one with +5 then.
To
To
disguise?
everything.
Do everything that we modified to the Pathfinder training.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Nero examines each of you, then speaks. Well done. On your progress, the Raven's Wing, and well done on your progress, Raven's Wing, but tonight is the night we will put this all to the test. Remember, think, don't react. Stay focused, and remember your missions. We have only 4 hours to complete it. Understood?
Some quick advice to the rest of the party.
Party. Whole thing's here.
If you keep a drink with you, this gives you a chance to think. Taking a sip before you talk gives you that moment without awkwardness. Keep one in your hands. That sip is the 5 seconds between revealing yourself and giving you a moment to know what you're going to say.
Love, you don't have to tell me twice.
You might need to tell
That's the
me.
same thing.
You probably should not be drunk.
Blackjack just kind of spins her. Alright. Good. Let's move out. I've arranged for carriages to pick up each of you at the designated dead drops throughout the city.
Dead
Kyra, they will pick you up at the guard outpost of the Naos district. Caleb, Blackjack, you and I will all be picked up at the ship Acheron, moored at the docks. Ike, you will be picked up at the Capital District Hotel Mayor's Arms. Malachar and Hawk, you will be picked up at the Alabaster District Mansion Shutterhome. Iris and Barathis, you will meet the coach at the Naos District Inn, the Trouncing Dragon. Before you all leave, though, take this. Nero hands each of you the invitation. Good luck.
I don't need this.
And you are all to become the bells of the ball.
I'm ready for the ball.
All right. So, how do you guys want to move out?
I want to get there early.
With the ultimate grump face.
You can. Remember where you're supposed to go?
Yeah, the mansion.
The hotel.
I put my arm through Barathis' looking lead.
I mean, I want to get to the
The
party
guard
early.
tower.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh.
The coach is going to pick you up early.
Oh.
So you can leave early.
Yeah, I want to get there early. To
Alright.
talk to the servants and stuff there.
Okay.
Oh. When would you let them get there? Okay. I guess I'm going to be talking the entire time.
She just giggles.
Well, you look beautiful.
She visibly blushes.
Aww.
So you're good ladies. You both look beautiful too.
You look beautiful too, Malachi.
She very subtly pulls a knife out of her.
You look beautiful, don't worry.
Much prettier than them, don't worry.
Don't kill them, please.
I'm just trying to boost the confidence.
I look ridiculous.
You look ravishing, though.
You look hilarious.
Hello! There goes the game.
You sound
Irish.
hilarious.
Oh my god.
Irish, we must leave fashionably late for this party. Being flamboyant and outgoing as our characters are.
Lead the way, my dear.
70,000 XP.
Of
By the way,
all
for
people-
all of you guys training, 400,000 bonus XP for the training.
Of all the people here, I would think you want to be there sooner rather than later, so you can find other people faster.
But you see,
Hook up with somebody before the beginning even starts.
Captain What's-His-Face,
Ivendorf.
Ivendorf. Captain Ivendorf is not very keen on timing. It's all about the party in itself.
Got you, Count Dracula.
I would agree. That's actually pretty good.
Nice and sweet.
Nero just bows and looks at both of you. Whenever you're ready, we will go.
I can't do this.
It's okay.
You barely recognize Nero, except for the eye patch and the fact that he's wearing black.
Right.
He's also bizarrely handsome. You guys never even thought of that before.
Probably because the only thing that was shown was his eye.
Kind of.
I stare at him.
He's basically like
It's
your.
You stare at him.
It's handsome. It's terrifying.
It's basically like your nightingale companion. Just that's it. You just hear their voice. That's pretty much it.
Well, Zaki, are you ready? I'm ready than ever.
Hawk just giggles and just nuzzles your neck.
No.
This is goodbye.
No,
We will speak later.
look.
Late.
I needed Zay.
Go to your dead drops.
I head
They're
off to
safe.
the
There you
goddamn.
I go to Legend.
I
I
know
go
those
to,
are.
I go to like.
I'll keep the city.
We go
Okay.
to the.
Here's the trick, though. You guys gotta get to your dead drops without alerting anybody nearby.
Roll stealth check.
Alright.
Raven's wing mask.
I have grapple arrows too.
All right. Barathas and Iris, how would you guys like to get to the Shutter Home? Oh no, hold on a second. You guys are at the Trouncing Dragon Inn.
Yeah.
So how do you guys want
What
to
are
get into
our
your room?
options?
At the Trouncing Dragon, you can come in through the alleyway into the window and then go out the door. That way, people think you were in your room the whole time.
Yeah, that. Do we have our weapons with us? Like, what's up with
You
that?
can have one weapon. You can smuggle one
Alright.
weapon in via
Any
slash.
weapon?
Any weapon.
I have my ring with my armor.
Attached to my wrist would be the
Acid.
bracelet that allows me to summon my weapon, so I have that.
Before we go,
Wait,
are we
I
mentally
can.
linked?
Yeah, are we mentally linked already? I thought we
Malachon,
went over that.
that'd be for your personality.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I promise I won't read your minds.
Disregard anything you might see in that.
Alright. I mental link everyone.
Alright.
What's this
Um,
one?
so like when you say we can only bring one weapon, like for her, she can't bring a bow and do a bow. So she's got.
You can also sleight of hand it as well.
Okay.
So you can use a smaller weapon. You can use a small class weapon with a sleight of hand check. The
I
sleight
would
of hand
bring-
needs to be above 30. You
Bring-
My sleight of hand is 30.
Bring
So you
your
pass.
What?
My character also has like a break suit, right?
Yes.
43.
So I
Bring
have that
the,
at my disposal.
Well, you
Silent
need to hide it.
Silence dagger.
Small. It has to be a small weapon.
You need to meet
It has to be a small
I
weapon.
I
almost
thought that
forgot
weapon
I
came
had
with the
that.
outfit.
And I
I
gave
thought
that to
the
you,
great
so
sword came with the weapon.
Game
outfit.
crazy.
So we're confirming it. It's mine.
Oh no, you
I
have
trust
a long sword.
Long sword.
That means a lot.
It's just a masterwork regular.
I have a
weapon.
Not even
Cenarian
mine.
sword.
So no special effects.
I
right?
trust
My
you.
Cenarian sword, can I bring that?
Is it a small weapon?
I think so. Or I could bring can I bring my saber cat daggers, which are the, yeah.
I'm gonna bring Nero's silence dagger.
I gave
Okay.
her. Did you hear our conversation? I had a really sweet conversation with her, telling her that I trust you enough to have that.
Okay.
Also, I want to bring my staff. Can I bring that?
It's not a small weapon. Where are you gonna hide it?
I just, can I change it? What it looks like?
No.
Why not?
Like a cane or something like
Make it
that?
look like a cane, like magically.
Polymorph. Yeah, spell check 7.
I need a spell check of 70.
Yep.
What does that mean?
You have to roll and beat 70.
Out of what? Plus what?
Plus your
Plus
spell.
spell check.
Your spellcraft.
Spell check and then intelligence boost. Intelligence bonus.
Okay.
So each of you needs to find a way to convincingly get into position for the coach without without raising any suspicions. Barathas and Iris gave me theirs. Give me a stealth check. Combined, you guys need to combine. You
I got
guys
over
need a
70.
40.
I got over a 70.
Don't fail me,
I guess.
guys.
I got 72.
Okay. You
To
pass.
magically control my eyesight.
And now it looks like a sword cane. Okay.
I rolled a 15 plus the 20.
So it's just the stealth. That's it.
I'll
Added to
fly.
our roll.
I rolled a 37.
I'll fly and
26
land behind
for
it.
me.
Yeah, we made it.
And with my noise, I'll still I'll be like, does anyone, no one be here approaching? I should be greeted. The commoner is greeted when he arrives. Where is the people? Basically, if I make any kind of noise, I'll cover myself.
Cool. Yeah, roll a stealth check. You need a 40 if you failed.
We got
Cover
like
yourself.
a 60, so we went.
You pass. So you guys can walk right out. And there's a coachman waiting for you right outside, right as the sun sets. You got there early.
Nat 20.
Nice.
You pass. No noise is made.
I'll still be waiting out by the street for my ride.
I'm gonna go.
Hulk, will you help me get over that? I'm not very agile. Let's go.
Okay, you guys need a 40.
That shit been so hard.
Hawk succeeds.
I blinked the first one.
Alright. She actually leads you effortlessly to the Shutter Home.
Me blinking?
Yes.
That's good.
And not only that, but you actually exit through the front door and she tips the butler.
Big.
Wow.
She's like, what a woman.
Alright. I'm with her, right?
Okay. You guys pass. shall we?
I guess.
Alright. Nero, you and Blackjack need to get to a boat. So you guys have to get to Acheron, the boat. It's moored at the docks, where a ton of Chelexian regulars
Yay!
are. Combined, you guys need a 200.
Alright.
You're alone.
I guess.
I gotta get my Nero dice. Nero dice. Blackjack dice.
I rolled an 86.
Dang. On what? So. You're high score.
Blackjack rolled a 72. Nero rolled a straight 90, so you guys pass.
Barely.
Nero just bows. My lord and lady.
I have to get used to this.
Thank you, chives. He tips him a coin. Come! Flips his cape back, flips his little half cape back. My lady.
I take his hand.
Alright.
Looking
Leads
bored.
you to the coach. The coachman holds out his hand to the lady.
I take it.
Alright. Then leads you into the coach. Blackjack looks at him. And then walks in. Not impressed. Such shoddy service here in Magnimar, or whatever we are. And they're done. Colonel.
I'm waiting up by the
I'm
street.
so sorry, my lord. Please, apologies. 1,000 apologies.
Colonel Widerstand does not wait for the carriage. The carriage waits for Colonel Widerstand. What is taking you so long? You know what? I don't even want to hear it. Excuses mean nothing to me. Just take me to the bar. Do you even know where we're going? Are you competent enough to know where we're going?
I promise you.
Tell me where we are going right now.
We are going to the bar. I will show.
Which bar?
Where is the coach? Where is the coach?
There
I will
could be
find the
many
coach.
bars. Which coach do you know we're going to?
I will find the coach. I promise. Where is
The
the coach?
Blitzkrieg ball. The Blitzkrieg ball. You know which one we are speaking of?
Yes, I do.
Say
I
this.
do coming out.
Say this to me now. Which ball am I going to?
We are going to the whiskey bar, and you are the guest of honor.
Thank you. Now get me coach.
There is the coach. There's the colonel's coach.
That is so good.
The coach actually starts riding up.
That was amazing.
You know what? You do not get this. You will get this when you bring it back safely, and I'm back on time.
I will pay you.
Your money is not worth me to be touching. Leave me be.
You're all right.
Leave me be. I throw the coin at him as I walk back.
All right. He just bows. My apologies.
Thank you for nothing. Have a great day.
You go to the coach. Well done. 200,000 XP. That was really good.
That was so funny. That was beautiful.
I see it from a movie, man. I swear.
Hawk and Malachar.
I think it was a deleted scene from
God,
Captain
that's-
America.
Hawk just kind of nuzzles you.
I nuzzle her back.
It's terrifying.
Terrifying.
She starts like kissing your neck.
Ooh. Ooh.
Sucks now.
Entschuldigen Sie.
I go up to coach. Hello. I am Lord, and this is Lady Blitzkrieg. I am here with my invitation to the bar.
If you may, the coach. He takes the lady's hand. Hawk just kind of giggles, and then takes his hand. She looks at you just longingly, and just goes. If you can't tell, I love making him really uncomfortable.
Yeah. By the way, with the audience.
We already got this service announcement last week.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday.
PSA.
It's thank you. And I give him a coin.
He takes it.
It's a PSA. That's not your service
I
announcement.
walk with lady like this.
My lord, to the coach. He takes the coat.
Reminds me of a servant.
Barathas and Iris.
We walk out of the inn.
Yeah. I let him lead the way.
Come, where is the coach?
Oh, by the way, 100,000. And for you guys, I'm going to give you 75,000.
Where is our coach?
The coach is actually right there on time, just waiting there.
Ah, quite lovely. Were you waiting long, Mr. Coach?
Rush down, Captain, my lord.
Very good. If you please, madam.
She like gives him like a long like blink as she like goes into this coach.
He takes, the coachman takes your hand, and then just kind of goes,
God.
It's gonna be a beautiful night.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
And now for you, my lovely coachman. For you, 1 chocolate coin. Enjoy it.
thank you, my lord.
You are most welcome. Don't eat it all in one place.
You know what? Just you win.
He will be off now.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
300,000
My gosh!
That was really good.
Don't eat it all in one place.
Wait for both of us or just
Both of you. You're a
Ben,
couple now.
I'm
sharing it.
We don't ship it. We ship it a little bit, but we don't ship it that much. I'll ship whatever I diddly darn well please.
What? Only Malachi.
I did not sign up for this!
Lord Ryan I am not.
The blank! The blank!
All we hear is some angry yelling coming from Kyra's coach.
What is this? I did not ask to arrive at the time! I said circle around the block 2 more times! I must be at least 20 seconds late! Do you know? But then, you know what? I will walk myself! No! Stop the coach now! I will walk myself out. Are you not here? You know what? No! I barrel around the coach. I have arrived now! I am done with these coaches! Let me in! Wait, invitation? I should not need, you know what? Fine! Here is the invitation! I've had a rough enough night at the Zids! Are you done reading the invitation now? Can I go into the building?
No. Take the invocation.
You're killing me.
Thank you! Will you not be opening the door for me?
Opens the door. Announcing! Coronel Winterschlang!
That's Colonel Zatch Winterslang for all you! Give it right! Thank you, sir, for your great announcement.
I can't do it.
Alright, the black covered
you
coach
done yet?
pulls up right at the time exactly the location Nero specified.
I can't do
The
it.
coachman is a Chelexian, dressed in simple yet elegant attire, driving 2 perfectly black, perfectly groomed horses. Behind the coach itself is a footman who aids the ladies as they step into the coach. Out the windows you can see fireworks going off above the mayor's mansion in the Alabaster district, heralding the arrival of the dignitaries. Slowly you make your individual ways back up to the huge story mansion, made in the Andorian style, with the walls draped the banner of Asmodeus, a black pentagram atop a scarlet field. One by one, each of you is led out, and you have a chance to see the mansion fully. The 2-story white building is built more for elegance than for utility, with high stone walls with a flat top, allowing a Chelexian regular to stand every 20 feet exactly. Beautiful gardens decorate either side of the cobblestone walkway, while stone gargoyles glare at you from above. A tall Chelexian man in a black waistcoat stands in the portcullis taking invitations.
Not like the gargoyles, please move them.
Iris fights the urge to pet the black stallions.
Okay.
I rolled to resist pet.
You never actually said what you did at the party.
me?
Yeah.
I must meet the host. Where's the host? The host?
The host is not currently out of his home.
Then bring him here.
Is it Leopold?
Yes.
Is it Leopold?
What is this I hear?
1,000 apologies, Leopold.
Yes.
Master Leopold.
I hear Leopold's in the building, and he has not met the host yet! What is this?
I must
What is this Balvinspell? This Balvinspell is gerade! Das ist nicht gut!
bring me the host.
Bring him the host. You host the man!
The host is
Stay
the
strong,
Lord
Caleb,
Mayor of
stay strong.
Gobaras. He's a nervous man. Hello, my friend. Am I heard you?
You are now not the host. I am now the host.
I apologize, my friend, but this is my home.
I am
What
aware.
can I do for you?
And this shall be my
Now
home.
he's home! You give me right!
This is my swamp now!
This is his swamp now! You give him his swamp!
What?
Are you ladies and
Because
where's Lord Farquaad?
quiet! Because Leopold is the love.
I
Is the
am the
love.
knight
Is
of
the
the
Leopold.
princess.
I'm gonna get another drink.
Lord Fianna is knight of today. Blitzkrieg.
Sir! Sir!
Blitzkrieg.
I beg your pardon to keep the voice down in front of Leopold. He is very sensitive here. Because Leopold is the love. And the love.
Now.
Leopold.
Apologize.
I am the host of this bar.
I have heard that you are the great Leopold of the council of the of our esteemed queen's great ball. Is that correct?
Yes.
It is my pleasure to meet you. Please
That's Russian.
take the grand stand. We would love to hear some of your greatest music.
Of course.
It is rumored that you are the greatest composer of all time.
Now, I must greet the guests, of course. Now, are they all here?
They will be arriving shortly.
I shall not begin till everybody is here, and I shall welcome them all.
I assure you, they will arrive very soon, sir. He just keeps looking over his shoulder.
Now, tell me as soon as that is true.
I will make sure that it is the case, Master Leopold.
I'm going to look in the direction he was looking.
One by one,
Adam,
you arrive. Yes.
Wait,
he said he's got a perception in the direction he was looking.
Okay.
Where was he looking?
He's looking behind himself. It doesn't look like he's anything looking specifically. He's just looking like a nervous man looking over his shoulder. He's not very good at hiding himself.
what's the host's name?
The Lord Mayor of Grobaris.
Mayor
He's Lord
Grobar.
Mayor of Magnimar, right?
Lord Mayor of Magnimar.
Grobaris?
Grobaris, yes.
Mayor Grobaris?
Yes, Lord Mayor Grobaris.
Can we call him Lord Grobaris?
Yes. By talking with him or talking about him to other people, you can actually decipher what each person is like. Inside the courtyard and gardens is filled with the sound of beautiful music, as violas, horns, and cellos play a classical Chelexian song. The way to the grand ballroom and all of your information is up the marble staircase. At the top of the grand staircase and overlooking the ballroom floor, a mustached man with a booming voice announces each of you as you arrive. Scoping out the ballroom, you can see that there is around 120 people, all chatting, dancing, and sampling from the table of exotic foods.
Are we in the building?
Yes, all of you are in the building separately.
Have I been informed that everyone is here?
We're at this. We haven't arrived yet.
Well, all of you have arrived currently. So,
Okay.
all of you have arrived.
So we've been
all of you are
fashionably
there.
late.
Yes, we arrived fashionably late.
Of course.
It is around
Always
9:30 p.m.
I am going to make a toast.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Go ahead, make a toast.
Of course, I'm going to get everybody's attention.
People just kind of like, eventually some Chelexians look over. Is that Leopold? It is Leopold. Would he play his greatest songs? Would he play his highest?
Now, welcome all my guests.
Hey, I wish you be quiet!
You be quiet.
I wish to hear Leopold! Your voice is down!
Now,
A hush falls over the crowd.
everyone, welcome. Now, I hope you all feel good. I trust you do. I know you do.
Wait a
They all just kind of look
Is this
on
King
you.
Julius?
I
Or
know.
How you do?
I know you do. Now, outside,
Julius.
there's the war. In here, we are all happy. Outside, we are all happy. We are all still happy. Now, I bid you all enjoy yourselves. Let yourselves drink. Let yourselves enjoy our company. As we all get to be Chelexians. And we're all Chelexians.
For Chelexian, we promise.
Mason, play the freaking music.
Start the music! Start the music!
Are you kidding me?
Roll bluff, man!
Roll bluff.
Just play
Play the music!
Just play the music!
What is that? 89?
Pass!
Yeah!
You need an 80.
Oh, freaking play the music.
Zach! Now, all of you go and enjoy yourselves. That is in order.
Leopold! Great Leopold! Thank you.
This is fine.
I clap for myself.
I clap for myself.
100,000 XP.
He is not.
I am playing music.
Alright.
Of course. Oh, well, I'm getting some people to play music.
Alright, so.
You guys can also scope out the guests as well.
Alright, so I want to look around the room.
The guests that you can see are the Inquisitor Commandant, speaking to a young noble lady. There is the Commodore of the Northern Chelexian Navy, speaking with other war vets. There is the Lord Mayor Gobaras. He's just kind of sitting alone, talking with nobody, really.
What is there?
Several wealthy owners of trading companies are there with their wives.
I know that.
Their wives are off kind of alone. The musicians are there with Leopold.
Leopold von Schubert von Glockenspiels von Feigen von Strauss.
Is his name right? Do you not know his name? Wait, I don't know his name.
You better kill it, Runs!
Oh, hell, King Crow! I'm not gonna make it through this game.
I'll be talking over with the
I
word.
go to Lady Riding Speed. Lady Riding Speed.
She just kind of goes,
Throw flirts with Lord Gargus.
No, I'm gonna go flirt with him
Fine.
you can both flirt with him.
at the same time.
So yeah, so Hawk just kind of Hawk kisses kisses the young lord on the cheek, and then just kind of glides over, like very girly.
Yeah,
So she just kind of glides over to the Lord Mayor, and the Lord Mayor, who's kind of like a fat man with a large mustache,
I'd change our mind.
just kind of blushes and goes tucking in his shirt and like wiping the gravy from his chin.
He's Theodore from
I'm gonna grab some punch. Is anybody by the punch in here?
Yeah, there's several different
There's a punch
young
bowl. Are they
young
punching cookies at
landowners
this dance? Are they playing time after time?
Shut up.
Alright.
But you didn't fight me! Time after time!
He's after the time.
Is there like a bar? Like
Yes.
how does that?
Yeah, where's the
Are
bar?
there people
That's
at
where
the
the
bar?
war vets are. That's where we are.
Yeah, that's where the war vets are. They're smoking cigars and drinking like hard liquor, like scotch.
I resist the temptation to join them.
100,000 XP. That's a big deal for Caleb. Come on.
I'm not affected by
Like-
the liquor, so I'm really just going to be going up and kind of drinking my way until they wear the notices.
I'm breathing heavily.
All right. We're gonna start with Kyra. So what are you gonna do?
I'm over at the bar. And I'm basically just downing them one after the
Yes. That was happened with the Battle of Anzoran. Slayed them so easily. Yes, so many bodies crucified at that time. It was quite the sight, showing those non-believers what happens when you deal with Asmodeus. All hail Lord Asmodeus.
Is that what Calvin was?
Andoran is his home country.
But I was not a part of that battle.
Colonel! Pleased to meet you. Please join us.
Oh, I would love to. Thank you very much. You know, I have not heard many things of the battle over there, over in Andoran. I would much be appreciated if you can tell me something. Tell me something great. Just the great part.
Oh.
Leave out all the boring.
Oh, well, surely you know that it is fallen by...
Oh, everyone knows it's falling. But the best part is how. These are the stories that entertain me.
Ah, yes. It was quite the battle it was. The Andorians put up quite a fight, what with their eagle knights and all. So cocky, so sure of themselves, but us Chelexians, yes. With our tried and true phalanx battle formations, we smited them easily. Just as the Lord Asmodeus will prove in later's come. All hail, Lord Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Now, please, I do not wish to know of the commoner. I wish to know just the captains, the glorious, the ones who think they are glorious. I want to know who fallen. This intrigues me. Not the commoners. A few. They must be stepped on and they die. The ones who put up fight.
There was this one young captain. I do not remember his name, but he has blonde hair. I will never forget that.
Names of infidels do not matter, just how they die.
He bled like a stuck pig, he did.
Haha!
When they crucified him to that cross. Oh, yes. I can hear his screams when I close my eyes.
My stomach was kind of twisted.
It was a beautiful time. I want you to roll bluff. They're hardened warriors. They know a pretender when they see one. Or they know weakness when they see one.
$75.
You pass. you decide. Tell me of your exploits, Colonel. Where were you stationed?
Ah! I was stationed on the sides of Taldor. Watching them fall was very nice. You know, the battle between Asmodeus and Sorimre has been very long in the taking. But watching the city fall, nothing can give me so much more passion in my heart.
I have not heard yet that some of the main cities have fallen. Tell me, what battle were you at? I do much wish to hear about it.
What cities? What about?
There were several, but you can. I'm not even sure.
Chicago.
Shorewood.
Where giant animatronic robots were fighting.
I was not in many of them, just one of the toughest. The toughest would be the Battle of Valenhall. Valenhall was great in these. Many generals they come through. You know, they be in so much fear of us that the common folk was not very thrown at us. It was the generals, 4 or 5 of them at a time, trying to take out multiple fleets. You know, 1 or 2 maybe Chelexians fall in battle. They expendable, but as we come in, we take off their heads. Just in front of them. We hold up the body, reverse crucifying them, so that the commoners seeing from the cities. Now, we did not just crucify, we made sure they were on top of the buildings. For all to see our glory as well. Because all must know they chose the wrong side. Those left in battle, that were bleeding, left alone there, we watched to make sure they die.
They all just kind of laughed.
I don't back away and just leave them there to come back. No, we make sure they die. They must know when they look in the eyes that they chose the wrong side. This is what I feel in my heart. They must know. They cannot just die. They must die while knowing they were on the wrong side.
Ah, you are a true military man. Much honor, I see.
Oh, honor.
Must
Much
be so.
of it. Too much of it in
And
sometimes.
what if you know of the Navy? There are so few admirals who are able to come to these parts. Only one. Our esteemed Commodore here. The Commodore actually stands just spit and polish. He looks incredible. He's also one of your targets.
Oh, the Commodore. None of my stories match up to yours. I must know, please. Any story. From this war or last, any of them, you intrigue me.
Ah, yes. Well, I will say one of my favorites. Though I do not like to speak of the exploits of the war specifically, for I much prefer a fine warmth of a lady.
Who does it? Do you know what they mean? Ha ha! Some Chilex women know how to wrap their heads around your neck.
Yes, they do, or their legs. Now,
Fine taste Comical has here indeed, yes.
I do know that our navy has obliterated virtually every other navy, and now we have total dominance over both the Acadian Ocean as well as the Inner Sea. Thankfully, now that a new fleet is heading north, we will further garrison the Magnimarian coastline. There will be much that we can hold true. We'll be able to hold this coastline. It will not fall, for by order of the Queen herself. All hail, Queen Abrogate.
And here is the queen.
It was also Taldorian Navy has finally fallen as well. And hopefully, they will be finally vanquished, our old ancient enemies, by the winter solstice.
Here, I just roll bluff because that's making my stomach turn.
Okay.
And I have 71.
Alright, you actually failed. They noticed your, they noticed that your stomach is kind of turned. Is there a problem?
Not food.
Is there a problem?
This is one that I was begging to be a part of. The Navy. Seeing them fall. I was in but one battle. And was shipped back out for information on Talbot. And I was not able to be a part of this. I am missing the fun. War is all about the fun, not just the end game, but witnessing it in person. Talbot fun being watched to fall. But not being there, the words you can tell me, there will be nothing compared to seeing this in person.
Well, I assure you, you will see much. I will have you personally stationed under my rank. You will finally see battle when we finally vanquish our old enemies, Colonel.
Oh, nothing will bring me more joy. I am so happy to make your acquaintance. Very. Commodore, thank you very much. Can we pause and let someone else try now?
Yep.
And then we'll come back to you.
Okay.
What's the Commodore's name?
You don't know it.
They
Just
just call him Commodore.
Just the Commodore.
Norrington.
No!
He is a Commodore. It's like one rank below that.
So we learned one thing. For one, reinforcements are coming in from the north.
From Pirates
By
of the
boats.
Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
We're coming to the north, from the south. It's coming
Yeah.
from Midoriya. So they're actually bringing in some more flagships. They're really trying to reinforce Magnimar. But why?
Wow.
Alright.
Wow.
By ship, right?
Yes, by ship.
I wish to speak.
What would you got? Okay, next person up. Who wants to approach?
Who's the-
I
I'll
hear
go.
Ike saying something.
I'll go for it.
Alright, who would you like to speak with?
Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor Commandant.
Yeah.
He is just speaking to a young noble lady. Hello, Master Leopold.
But, Lord Commandant, I have a question.
What can I answer for you?
Oh, why am I attending balls in Varese when I should be attending balls in the lands of the Lindworm Kings?
The Inquisition does what we can, Lord Leopold. I understand that you have Her Majesty's ear. Please tell her that we are moving as quickly as possible.
I wish to know what is slowing you down.
We are experiencing small roadblocks around the way. Nothing serious. You must know.
I must know.
Tell Her Majesty that it will be resolved quietly. If you'll excuse me, Lord Leopold. He actually walks away.
What's his name?
It's just the Inquisitor Commandant. He is the lead Inquisitor here and also one of your targets. He actually as soon as he moves away, he actually glances subtly at Caliph.
Who was the Commandant?
The
Commodore.
The Commandant. The Inquisitor Commandant.
I wink at him.
He sees it and then just goes, right as you have your arm locked with Blackjack.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, who's up next?
It's very artsy-fartsy, guys.
There's quite a few wealthy landowners of trading companies, that kind of thing.
I also think there's a few mirrors around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Sven that tree stuff. Because I would know that because my father was. Hey, bro, I am Lord of Fighting Speed.
Lord, it's a pleasure. I am Lord Hammersmart.
A pleasure to meet you.
So, what business are you in, my friend? We were just discussing the silk trade to the Tianjin Empire.
Oh, the silk trade. Oh man, my favorite.
Oh, man. Roblox.
Oh man, this is
Hey,
great.
Magnimar.
Snagging the field.
So guys, it sounds like we're gonna have to do some assassinations. I've got an idea.
74.
Bass. Need the 7. Nearby it. Continue.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Is there a drink nearby?
Mm-hmm.
I grab a drink.
You can actually have the drink.
The alcohol is delicious.
Yes, it is. It is imported from the Gorian itself. Lord Mayor Gurbanis has spared no expense.
Yes, I met the man. He's very outgoing.
I've heard other things. He seems like a cowardly man. I'm not entirely sure if he's actually loyal to the Empire. But we will fix that. An Inquisitor Noose has a way of changing a person.
I love it. Wow. The weather is in Magnimar is kind of parched.
Too rainy for my taste. I prefer a Gorian. So much more interest.
I feel what you mean. It's, like you said, it's very rainy and damp. It doesn't feel the same. So far away, you know? So, how is the trading companies working?
I wish it could be better. We are
Ah,
stretched too thin, truth be told.
what has happened?
This war is expensive. Dealing with Volthoon, dealing with Gauts, dealing with Taldor. The armies are requiring more food, more clothing, more ammunition, more weaponry. We are unfortunately able to provide it. Our This war is too expensive as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, help me.
Things slow down. If they continue to move north, they're stretching it too thin. If they blockade, and it fails here in Magnimar, I'm afraid our trading industry will be greatly crippled. However, if the pay is good, I wouldn't mind at least going where the money is, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I don't know what you're saying.
Please tell us a poem. I have heard about your poetry. Your beautiful wife proves that you are quite.
I told Hawk, by the way, to come with me.
Yeah, Hawk is just with you, and she's just like
Exciting.
nuzzling up against you.
Ah, women, am I right?
Ah, yes, my wife is quite the shrew, quite like yours, the little beauty.
Thank you for the compliments.
Please, a poem.
I
Tell the
hate to
Raven.
bore you with my poems.
No, we wish to hear a poem.
Tell the Raven.
Everyone, a poem.
Make
I
it,
pause.
Great Vadenspiel.
I pause the music.
All right.
make it dirty.
Talk about
Dead
flowers.
silence.
Alright.
The Prince of
I
The
have a-
whole area just quiets as they all look.
I have an offer.
I listen intently.
All right.
Ah. Prices are ready. Find it some fruit.
Prince
Oh,
with flowers.
Lady Weigenspiel, please don't tell me it's true. If it's beautiful, but dark at the same time. Help me through these darkest times.
I want to know identities.
I want you to
Show me.
Nice going,
Did you
Romeo.
like it?
All of the wives just kind of look at you and just kind of like lower their masks. They're just like,
I bring up myself.
Hawk actually, Hawk grabs you by the shirt lapels and drags you onto the dance floor.
Ah! Sorry, man.
When music
Calling
restarts.
for the right.
Okay, now you might want to relay to the party what you learned.
What did they tell you? I relayed it.
What did you learn?
There's a barricade.
No, that they're decent.
Yeah,
What did you learn?
I don't know, I forgot.
Oh, great.
Spy.
That poem took me out. I have a photographic memory, just tell me.
You remember pictures, not words.
Identity, right?
Why are the traders
That's
disappearing?
There's a war.
What will happen if the blockade fails? It will greatly slow the war effort, and they actually can be turncoat if the money's good. If there's other money elsewhere, they will stop financing the empire as much as they are.
Wow.
As they're playing.
Me and her start doing crazy. I'm making dance checks, dude. Alright, I rolled a...
You actually
What is
have the
plus?
attention of virtually everyone. So
A nine-
Blackjack looks over to Caliph,
a 92 by myself.
takes her hand. Combined, we need a 200
A 200?
to beat them.
Really?
Dance off,
I rolled a,
baby.
Oh my goodness.
What
She
did
was
Hawk
that
roll?
20.
You just nat
That's
20.
bull crap.
You just succeeded. You are out dancing Hawk and Malachar. Hawk looks over to Caliph and just glares while she pulls in Malachar extremely close.
I
and,
wink at her.
and gives him a small peck on the lips.
Woo.
I did a bluff.
64.
You fail.
Oh!
Nice going,
You need a
Romeo.
200 together in order to win the dancers back. Because right now it's Hawk and Malachar versus Blackjack and Caliph on the dance floor.
Alright.
Central. Goes to the bottom. You know which one is the bottom, right?
I rolled an 89.
You're a little too good at this thing, man.
I rolled an 89 for her. For me.
105.
89.
Oh.
No, I didn't do it.
That's a fail.
Wow.
They are still out dancing you.
Plus 5.
Bullcrap, make rolls!
We need-
Plus 5 for him, though.
Oh, then, no, I got...
Oh, plus 5?
Yes.
You guys just succeeded. They are currently winning the dance off.
Not for long.
Okay.
Hawk, what Hawk does is she throws her leg onto Malachar's shoulder, and as he dips her, Blackjack
Oh my
Blackjack
God.
whispers into her ear.
Oh
That's
my
bullcrap!
Just start rolling under your character sheet again. It's okay.
96.
Nat 20.
How?
Pass again.
Hey,
How?
watch me!
Yeah.
Blackjack and Caliph are ripping the dance floor apart.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
It's loaded!
You have loaded dice.
It's not.
I can tell.
Take this nat 20 again?
I did. They watched
Oh
me do
my
it.
gosh!
No, I rolled that crap. You have loaded dice.
No, I don't.
You do not let 24. If I do it again, you have loaded dice. Oh, you're so lucky.
Roll again.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Blackjack and Caliph are to the point where like every eye is literally on
No,
them.
she has to roll again because I rolled for her.
I'm taking it. It's
Bull
too good.
crap.
It's too good.
I
They are
lost my
literally-
dice.
Seriously, like, they are falling in love on the dance floor.
I lost my
again,
dice.
Even though they're playing in
Real.
character.
That's fine.
You just woke up everybody. Please be quiet. We're fine yelling a little bit down here, but walk up the stairs and
Yeah, like they are tearing it, like to the point where like she like puts her leg on his shoulder, and it's like dipping her incredibly low. They're doing like these high flying maneuvers almost.
I'm balancing on one toe on his hand.
There you go.
Pirouette.
To the point where even the band is having trouble keeping up with them, Leopold,
I'm not.
because he's Leopold. So
I'm ditching the band.
you're gonna start dancing.
No,
I
no.
lost this one.
I mean, I'm going faster than that.
All right,
Oh, that reminds me of a beauty
I rolled
on
92.
the battlefield.
all right. Hawk. 99.
Did you add?
Oh, no, I didn't have my
bonuses.
bonus.
Yeah, so you guys get over a 300. All right, you guys, Blackjack and Caliph need to beat a 300.
How much longer is this?
What's your
gonna
bonus,
go?
Tony?
Negative
Five.
One more.
Inspire heroics.
Nat 20.
Are you
I
serious?
just nat
I
20.
rolled a 16.
It was a valiant effort.
Blackjack. Okay, Blackjack and Caliph
90.
have won the dance off.
You know what? Nat 20 should suck my balls.
500,000 bonus XP to Caliph and Blackjack. 300 bonus XP to Hawk and Malak.
300.
I don't
Just
want it.
300.
300 bonus XP.
I don't want it.
300,000.
You know, Commodore, this dance reminds me of a battle.
Meanwhile, everyone on the dance floor is just literally just applauding uproariously at both of you. Just like, oh, good.
I'm catching roses,
Yep,
putting them in my hair,
there you go.
putting one in my mouth, winking at the commandant.
Kind of grabbing the coins that are
Thank you,
flying in
guys.
the air.
Good touch. 50,000. For you, for your magnificent poem, I'm giving you 200,000 bonus XP. For being Leopold, I'm giving you an additional 100,000.
For being beautiful.
Yeah, like every turn for being Leopold.
All right,
100,000.
Barathis and Iris.
Can I pick out one of like the younger, like weaker soldier boys that are over there?
Sure.
Hey.
A weaker soldier boy.
Well, darling,
While there's
I
just
will meet up with you later. I walk over to
Where are you out there?
What does a lady have to do around here to get a drink? Tell me something more interesting.
What you wish to know, man.
Like a
There.
boy.
Yeah, basically.
She takes a sip for a second. It's one of her first experiences with alcohol, so she's pretty good.
You are stone drunk.
No!
He's a witch.
No, my
Minus
constitution is
plus
No,
like...
you actually have an extremely high. Check, by the way.
It's weird that I think out that first time.
Meanwhile, you guys can actually see Chives Wintergreen just kind of like just kind of roaming the perimeter, just like a tiger. He's watching all.
Is he
of it.
crouching?
Kind of.
I demand a
He's
drink.
hunched over, not
So-
looking anybody in the eye.
So he's a crouching
But meanwhile,
tiger?
he's also pickpocketing people incredibly carefully.
So he's a crouching tiger.
Hey.
Like a Black Panther.
Alright,
Can I create a magic? No, I'm kidding. I have a
alright,
bonus.
she looks at... So, like, there's like how many?
There's like 13 guys.
Okay. She just picks one out. Well, I would consider myself an exciting woman who enjoys exciting things. Show me how exciting you are.
But if anything, from the very clothes on my, I hope the very clothes on my back, from the clothes on my back to all of my pay is yours, my lady, for just a kiss. Yes.
I'm sorry, dear, you're going to have to do better than that.
Oh.
I got a few I'm looking at. She picks out like 3.
All right.
She takes another drink.
You are Your beauty is enchanting. You can ask them virtually anything at this point.
Which of you men
Really care.
would prove to be the most dangerous, exciting man for
They all just raise their hands. Like,
me? No, I
Sounds
think
story.
we'll work our way down. I'd like to see arm wrestling, perhaps?
Oh god, this is the biggest thing I've heard in my life.
This is awesome.
They actually start arm wrestling. Oh my god. Like to the point where they're like, you've actually kind of like begun like some kind of crazy like the military men are acting very unmilitary at the point
Keep
right
going,
now.
kitten. Suggest the frosting next.
However, you've actually drawn the attention of all of the young military men who are not paying attention to their posts.
Oh, really?
They are not paying attention to their posts currently.
I don't
While
A lot of the areas are currently unguarded.
While I take a drink, can I signal in my mind to Malachar and
Hawk's already gone.
Alright. Now's your chance.
I look like Superman, his visibility, look around.
As you're looking around, suddenly you get pulled behind a curtain.
No.
And Hawk has literally just pinned you to the wall. Like looking directly at you, her face is like this. She just goes, go for the kiss.
La 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 la.
It's like the boy to side, gonna kiss the girl.
Whoa, whoa.
La 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 la.
This is a game.
We have to hide it. How you wanna kiss the girl?
Alright.
Oh, 50,000 for everyone. 50,000 because you're Leopold.
Thanks for me taking the heat, I guess.
Oh, you're about to get a lot of
No.
EXP.
How much was mine with the Commodore? I didn't write down.
For you with the Commodore,
Mhm.
you had 500,000.
Talk. Let's go for a mission.
She just looks at you, just touches your forehead to hers, and just closes her eyes very softly, and then grabs you by the shirt lapels and drags you silently upstairs. She passes.
I got 20.
All right, you both got up there incredibly silently. She starts looking through doors and she starts looking to doorways and stuff. In the chambers, you actually find Ayana's room.
Wow.
I look around to see if any.
It's heavily locked and magically locked.
You break that shit. No.
Yeah, I know. Is there a way I can sense anything inside there?
Oh yeah,
Can
a
I
lot
hear-
of magic.
Can I hear anything?
No.
I talk to Hawk. I tend to talk to Hawk. Think that's a good idea?
She starts picking the lock. It opens, but it's still magic.
Cover me.
Okay.
I attempt to cast a spell.
Okay.
Spellcraft.
Do you have any kind of like a sense life spell?
Everyone combined needs to roll a 700 stealth check
I will use.
to avoid and you get a bonus plus 10 because you're Leopold.
Are we all with them?
No. What you're doing is trying to cover up him casting magic. Like psychically, you're very
Just put your
auras are trying to do
mask
it.
on.
I would like to use.
Yeah,
Hawk's.
I put on my mask.
You're silent casting.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't even need it then.
Alright.
Well, there's a fix.
Spellcraft, I rolled a 79.
Okay. You actually open the door. In the chambers that Ayana has been using, which is locked heavily and guarded at all times, but because of Iris drawing away all of the young guards, is now completely unguarded. It contains all of her trinkets and items from her room in the Pathfinder Society manner, an orrery, and a summoning circle that is still active. There is also Soul Drinker itself, suspended in an unholy aura.
It's been there for 35 years! I have a heart attack.
You guys might need to see this. I look at the image and I attempt to
Flash an image.
flash an image.
All of you guys see Soul Drinker.
Expletive.
Yeah.
Mental expert.
Hey, never my mind.
Baseball.
Baseball. Okay.
Mental baseball.
What are you waiting
Leopold
for?
baseball.
we
You
take-
don't
we
take
take
that,
it away
you're
from
gonna
it.
regret it.
Remember, it's not supposed to go that far. Or do you want me to take it?
We can't leave it.
What do we have to lose?
Take
I'll
all
fly
your
myself
stuff in
or
her room.
something.
You could blow our cover.
Nero, what's your advice?
We now know where it is. Don't take it. Whatever she has some kind of countermeasure on it. You break that barrier, she'll know.
Don't we stop in the summoning circle?
But we at least now know where it is. Close the summoning circle. I'll do what I can.
Oh, right. I go in the room. Is it like dangerous?
You can actually feel evil radiation coming directly from the summoning circle. It leads directly to the 8th layer. Her father's realm.
Yeah, I know that. I read that thing.
Can I start chatting with like some like not important like person?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right. Over there. I put on my mask and I attempt to.
All of you guys need a 700 combined.
No, I have the mask.
It doesn't matter. They don't have the mask.
Stealth.
I just next one.
Stealth.
You guys got half of it right there.
I would like to use Hawk stealth.
Oh,
Okay.
What's
Nat
Hawk
20.
stealth?
Plus
He net
79.
22.
I nat 20.
Huh?
Voice the host! Voice! Where is the host?
That is me.
Where? The host!
103.
Where is Mayor Gobarist? Mayor Gobarist!
I nat 20.
You guys
This
succeed.
man! This man!
The summoning circle is closed. My lord, please. What can I do?
Wir haben das in mich nicht anhaben, aber mich, ich kann hier nie irgendwas mal holen, will es ein Menschen sein.
Sorry about
This man accused me of not being of the human type.
What?
I wish to have him excommunicated from the bar.
Right away! Right
This
away!
man-
Take him at once!
This is unsatisfactory. The Leopold, please play the music. Calm me down, please.
As soon as Leopold starts playing, you can actually feel Robarus' disposition change. He's very weak of mind. And Kyra can sense weakness on him. He's very nervous.
Did I close the summoning circle?
Please,
Yeah.
my lord, I
I'm not
really do.
Can I read his thoughts?
Did I close the summoning circle?
If you touched him, yes, you close the summoning circle.
I get out of there.
There is also incriminating correspondence between her and Queen Abigail that Hawk has found. It details that it was her plan all along to invade it, and she's been planning this for 2.5 years. She also said there's something hidden deep within the ruins of the ancient city beneath the current city. The Queen is also determined to learn where the Raven finds all of the black iron he uses, and believes it is linked to his Aslanti heritage. He's an Aslanti.
I just found that out.
Yeah. You guys just learned that Nero is Aslanti.
Well, he did. You had to tell us.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
Which means he's one of the last, if not the last.
I just learned something. I just blow your minds.
Nero.
Try.
This is something
You're
maybe we should not know because we need to keep our composure for the rest of the night. We need nothing shocking to keep our minds off this.
I'll tell you later.
Right.
So am I still at the bar?
Tell Nero first.
Am I still at the bar?
Yep.
All
They are
right.
just worshiping
Is-
you hand and foot. Like
Is the
literally.
commandant at the bar?
No.
No.
He has pulled Caleb away.
No, I thought the Inquisitor was with.
Yeah, the Commandant. Yeah, the Commandant is with.
Oh,
is
the
with Caleb
Commodore,
right
I
now.
mean.
Well, the Commodore. The Commodore is still just talking
Check
with
with
the.
me.
Is Blackjack aware of this?
No, Blackjack is pretending to have a conversation with a lot of the wealthy landowners. He pulls you aside subtly and sits you on his knee. My flower, it's been far too long. How much I have missed you. He starts kissing your hand.
I let him, even though it disgusts me a little bit.
All right, roll bluff.
Throw up in my mouth.
Keep it together, love. Keep it together.
75.
Pass. You hear Blackjack's voice in your head. Keep it together. I'm right here.
Can't do this.
Yes, you can. Please. How much I've missed that night in the Glorian. It reminds me of better times. Leave your stupid husband. Come with me and I will show you the world.
You drive a hard bargain.
Good accent. Just an hour. We don't have much time.
It will have to be enough.
Please.
It is getting
Anything.
hot in here, so take off all the clothes.
Anything.
Take me away from this place.
Ah. How much I love you in those colors. Though it's do not so much like. He starts leading you upstairs. Though I do not much like that hairpin. It reminds me of a certain ruffian here in the city. Sure, you've heard of him.
Which one?
The one they call Jack Black or something.
If you don't like it, I'll take it away.
Please do. Or I will take him away soon. You do know I know his three names.
Do you?
Blackjack is listening. Did I just hear that correctly?
You did.
Does he really know? Find out.
Right now.
Start taking clothes
Please.
off.
Tell me.
For a kiss.
Oh God.
Please forgive me.
Save my life, Magnimar. And 10.
I pull him in.
Of course.
Yeah.
I kiss him. I take my knife. What a terrible idea. And I stab him in the neck.
Did you even get the true name?
Roll stealth. If he knows the true name, he doesn't anymore.
94.
He's dead. You severed his carotid artery. He didn't even scream. And he also felt virtually nothing. You just slew the Inquisitor Commandant. Like it was nothing.
That was.
Wait, the
Alright.
Commandant? The one I was talking to?
No, the Commodore is the one
Okay.
you were talking
Okay.
Alright,
The Inquisitor Commandant.
if I were you,
The
I'd cover him up
commander of
with
the
blankets or something.
Inquisitors in Magnimar.
Throw that body in a closet.
Ted Nero
What were
needs
you
some help.
thinking? You're gonna blow everything.
You don't know what I just did.
Throw that body.
Definitely. Only, oh, no,
He's assassinated.
only
Fire
Blackjack
pit.
knows right now. I did it.
Did what?
What do I do with the body?
Hide it.
Why won't,
Oh gosh.
why won't they find it?
Body.
Fireplaces.
Body? No, I'm just talking to Blackjack.
Oh.
Or-
Fireplaces.
They
No,
can
you're all
mentally.
linked. You're all linked.
You
can
can't
hear
do anything. You're not a
You can
weak
hear
wizard.
everything.
You can't mentally block.
Okay.
They can hear everything.
Body?
Fireplace.
Oh, 1 second.
Don't worry about it.
He was a target.
What do you mean? Don't
Everybody,
worry about it.
everybody.
Everyone.
Worrying about
Keep
Everybody.
your wits. Keep your wits. Deal with it.
Iris, mental slap.
You're not the one there on your hands,
yourself.
flower.
Mental slap, Iris. Iris. Look at yourself.
Fireplace.
Ugh,
Keep your wits. Deal with it.
near-
Caleb.
Loot his
Body.
body.
he tasted disgusting.
Loot the body.
With the body.
I didn't know that, love. Let's deal with it.
Alright, I loot his body. What has he got on him?
He's got a lot of Inquisitor stuff on him.
Inquisitor stuff.
But
Important
he does
Inquisitor stuff.
have
We're doing
information
Inquisitor.
regarding all of the Ravens Wing that's recent. The Inquisition knows all of your real names,
Oh,
Okay, so,
but only high-ranking members.
So us.
No.
No,
Only the high ranking.
Only the high-ranking members of
judge.
the Inquisition know
Oh,
your real
okay.
names.
okay.
This comes directly from a second in command of the Inquisition. There's obviously a really large investigation going on about you, and they have detailed files on every single one of you.
Ayana.
Ayana. Not me and Baratheon, though, because Ayana doesn't
They
even
know
us.
of you.
Okay.
They know about us.
What? Who knows about us?
The Inquisition.
Keep your calm, everyone. Yes, they know. Okay, we deal with it, but we
Do
can't
this,
blow it
will you?
now. We can't blow it now. We have to keep going. We can freak out later. We do not have time for this. But right now, they do not know who we are. Don't show them.
What do I do right now? I have all this information. What do you want me to do?
There's
But-
also some wives are kind of crowding around Baratheon. They're all just kind of like, touching him and everything. Just be like, and tell me about how you, please, tell me about how you punched that little ruffian in the face.
Because it was quite a fun tale. You see, he was trying to, how do you say, pickpocket me. When I felt his grubby little hand in my pocket, I realized there was only one thing to do. Crush his little skull. Bye, what a
You are so romantic. I do wish you were my husband.
Hold on. From across the way. She like glides over there and she just like slings her arms around his neck.
You get jealous? Okay.
Iris gets jealous.
All
Well
right.
then. I think we have some.
There it is. I hope I didn't miss anything too interesting.
Oh, it's nothing. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Then if it's nothing, then I suppose it is time for you to go.
All right.
Well done.
They leave. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give you actually 500,000 bonus XP for the roleplay with the commandant. 300,000 and an additional 100,000 to you for actually doing that. Wow. Okay. That was ballsy. You've actually learned, however, from the wives while they were talking, that the wives and actually a lot of the soldiers are terrified of the Raven's Wing. They believe that the Raven is an aspect of Nargower himself. They believe Kyra is actually an angel. Caliph is a lichen. Ike is a cult leader. Malachar is an aspect of the god Nethys. Iris is a forgotten woodland goddess. And Barathis is a Thana demon.
Oh,
Well, they're not entirely wrong
They
about me.
have heard that Karen himself talks to them, and they pray Suriel is more powerful, for she is going to be leading the assault north and going to take the land of the Linerum Kings herself.
Hey guys, guess what I heard?
I'm busy hiding the body, dude.
Is it time for
You'll
dessert?
like this news.
Is it steak for dinner?
It is better than that.
Is it time to leave yet?
Steak.
Please tell me we're almost done.
It appears that when it is time for our kill, we shall make these people truly fear the Raven.
You don't have to
Adam.
think in your accent.
is there like a group
Keep
of
my
people
cover.
like
He's
from the
Chelexian.
trading, like people that?
Yeah, but however, you actually got while speaking to one of the children one of the young soldiers, you actually won the heart and affection of the guard captain.
Oh.
And in doing so, you actually learned where the Chelexian storehouse is in the Naos district, and you actually pickpocketed the key.
Dang.
Why not?
Suddenly,
Who there plays horn?
I quickly
The
get,
horn
get out of the room.
The Horn of Gondor!
the horn blare, a loud trumpeted burst from the top of the stairs, stands the form of an impeccably dressed man in a billowing black and violet velvet cloak with silk undershirt and pants and thigh-high leather boots made from baby seals. He is without a doubt handsome. But there is something
the crap? Is this Megamind?
But there is something off about his complexion. He is pale, beyond pale. And when he opens his mouth, there's a wide, warm, predatory grin, and visible fangs can be seen.
No, it's.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Hello!
Oh
He strides down gliding.
I knew it.
Please, a rousing ball. I am bored now.
I've seen everything.
Someone, give me some liquor.
Yes.
It's none other than Strad Vanzerovich has walked into the room.
Hello.
The vampire lord of Ustalav.
Oh my god.
Is he homosexual?
No.
Strahd what?
Strad Vanzerovich.
Like, does his door swing both ways?
What is
It's
everybody
Strahd von
doing?
Weisvich.
I'm just wondering.
What is everyone doing?
He just kind of strides over to he strides over to Leopold. Leopold, is that you?
Why,
My
Strahd.
dear.
It's been too long.
He sniffs you. Just,
Sniff that.
he knows. Dear God, is that Strahd?
Oh, is that supposed to be born?
Don't let him
Don't let Strahd blow your cover. He knows he can see through this.
What do we do?
Let
Do we
him
leave?
break into this psychic link. Ah, hello.
Hey, pudding. I need a booty.
Marshmallows!
Straight pop.
Conquering
Why
the
is
Lindworm King.
Why is this a reef I hear?
Pornographic image.
Oh, saucy.
Caleb from Malachar, rule 34.
Roll 34,
Oh,
roll 34, roll 34.
saucy. Please, allow me to introduce myself. Strahd Vanzerovich, vampire lord of Ustalav. It is my eternal pleasure. I can smell every one of you. You smell so intoxicating. Tell me, what has the raven been doing to you?
I do wish he was doing it to me instead.
Is it my personal trainer?
Tell me, what does he have you doing now?
What did you?
Well, don't all of you speak at once.
Well, we need some kind of a time to relax,
Crickets,
enjoy our lives,
crickets,
and actually enjoy
crickets.
our community.
Doing this thing
How
called
did you break
not
my psychic
dying.
barrier?
My dear boy, a child can break through that psychic barrier.
That's head.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Meanwhile, Strahd is just kind of striding over to Kyra, and he's just like, "Oh, you handsome devil, you!
What is this?
My dear Colonel, I apologize for my effrontery.
He's like Reaver.
I apologize for my effrontery. Please, forgive me." Strahd is like literally like drawing everyone's attention at this point. Like he is dressed impeccably, has his hair slicked back into a really fine ponytail, literally ash
I
white
wonder.
hair.
I'm at Blackjack's side right now.
Where's Hawk and B?
We don't say.
Yeah, you guys have gone downstairs. Like literally, Hawk, as soon as she sees him, draws her blades quietly.
It's okay with that.
Barabbas kind of gets ready to battle stance, but he's seeing it all.
Oh, all of you. So saucy. He strides over to Caliph and Blackjack and sniffs them.
Stay away from me.
Oh, dear. How scandalous. Delicious. And you, my dear, you smell so interesting.
You
I
smell
never
like
met a
him.
like it, though.
Maybe once.
Maybe have to
Does
fight
that
and I'll
tick-
find out.
Does that tickle your peach? Would you like to try, bite?
Don't tempt me, my dear. As he's physically doing this, he's actually engaging you in conversation. He's just like, "Oh, my lady, I do regale me of tales of your wonderful estate. I've heard so much about it. I do wish I could
As he's
visit
talking
it."
to you mentally?
Wow.
Yeah, as he's talking to you
That's
mentally.
different. I don't even Malachar can do that.
Strahd, let's put it this way. Like, suddenly Nero breaks in. Strahd is over 6,000 years old. He's one of the most dangerous people on Avastan. He controls Ustalov. He gets cut off. No, Raven. Let's not have you bust into our little conversation.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't expecting this.
Nobody expects the Chelexian Inquisition.
Please don't. Please don't do this here.
I demand an aluminum foil hat.
Why? Oh, dear. He strides. Oh, he literally just glides. He's always flowing. Everywhere he goes, he's flowing. He just walks over to Barathas and Iris and just goes, "Oh, my loves, delicious. Ooh."
Oh my god. It's Arrow.
It's not
Arrow?
that just,
I'm just so enchanted. Oh, but don't let me stop you on your
Someone
little
give him a
mission.
baby, he'll get distracted.
Oh, but don't let me stop you on your little mission. You have so much to do, don't you? Bye-bye now. I do hope you hear from
Don't bother
me
to
later.
talk to me. Either, I swear.
Well, if you're going to intervene, you might as well help us then. Just get it over with.
Oh,
won't you?
my dear boy. He walks over, he just kind of glances at Malachar and then he says,
Bonfires. The smell of a bottle.
"Oh, don't not until you try it, my dear. Please, don't let me get in the way of your little mission. But I do wish to speak with you again. Ta-ta now. I must regale them with tales from my court. I am so bored. Bye-bye now. Welcome back, Raven." And he disappears, and literally he just vanishes from your consciousness. You can't even feel his aura, even though he's there. So, what did you tell him?
Absolutely nothing.
everything.
Great fun.
He even
Like,
asked for his
no time for
assistance
jokes.
since he knew we were acquiring information.
Be careful with Strahd. Everything he says has a double meaning.
He told us to go on with our little mission. Should we abort?
No, continue.
Double
This city needs to know, including Strahd. All right, it's almost time. It's time. The secondary functions of your rings. Activate them.
What is it?
What?
Shine.
Suddenly,
Your formal wear melts away into your fully armed and armored forms as the Raven's Wing. Your masks on and feature and armor darkened. The crowd gasps in terror, and Strahd goes, "Oh my goodness! Save me!"
Can I just kill the Commodore on that thing?
Yeah, I would.
And the second I see it, I'm just like longsword head. Just first instinct as changing.
The whole crowd just shrieks as the Commodore just falls down dead.
How was that, Strahd?
He's like, "Oh boy, I hope you deal with all of your weapons in that way."
Plenty enough as it is.
Your mask on and features darken, the crowd gasps in terror. Then the skylight above you shatters, and from it drops the void black caped form of the Raven in his armor. As he lands, the ground underneath him cracks.
Hello, Banter.
His terrifying mask, with his eyes glowing red and Azurak firmly in his hand.
Where are the other reinforcements going? Where are the supplies?
Where is Chelexian?
Where to me? Where to me?
Chelexians, this is your final warning. This city is no longer a thrall to the Chelexian Empire. Know that we know your weaknesses, we know your secrets, and we will fight until every last son and daughter of Agorian is back on Chelexian shores. I am the Raven, this is my wing, and Magnimar is under our protection.
I would listen to him. Nergobo doesn't take lightly to people not listening to him.
All of you are free to speak.
I'm standing there with my weapons.
Can I keep my orchestra?
You can. The orchestra is still mindlessly following.
Score.
Batman theme song.
What song?
Dun, 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 dun,
I don't
dun,
God. Pow! It's the Avengers theme. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, it's the Brain Dead song. Da-da-da. I go to my baby's private set.
Alright, you guys can speak. Show those Chelexians who's boss.
Oh,
I
I've been waiting
spit
to do
on
this.
someone's face.
I
Alright.
levitate in the
They
air.
get terrified. One of them faints.
I sprout my wings to their fullest glow, my halo, while summoning my mace, knowing of everything you've heard is true, and more!
I fly.
You tell him,
I fly in
Sean.
You
the air.
think your information's correct? Oh, it's just shy of
Is
correct.
there anybody running outside?
What?
People running away.
Don't kill them.
No, they're all just kind of like not even moving as they see the Raven's Wing all gathered around Nero.
Oh, we are sick.
Barathas kind of sneaks up behind people, holds his weapons to their necks, and says, "Hello."
Don't murder them.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding my
We're not
weapons
supposed
up
to
there.
like initiate combat.
They don't
are we?
deserve it.
Probably
We don't
not.
have-
I just slayed the Commodore. I don't know about you.
I'm
Don't
just
kill
terrifying
anyone who's
people.
innocent.
I'm terrified.
Way to make a
right now.
scene, Shiny.
Well, they won't forget us now, will they?
You got that right.
I know I can't kill the vampires. There's no point.
I want to use burning
I-
gaze
I-
on somebody.
You can.
The first
I just
boy you
wanna-
flirted with!
Yeah, no, the first soldier, I just like give him a smile,
He
but
bursts into flames.
Flower, you'll have to teach me that one.
oh yeah, Malachi's gonna be
I
upset about my
attack
singing.
I like turn a man into dust.
Alright, that works.
Because he won.
And
An officer.
what was that about not killing
High
anybody
officers are
senselessly?
okay, just not innocents. It's the only
Nero
thing.
walks over to the Lord Mayor, grabs him by the throat, and lifts him up with one arm. And then just pulls him in. Tell the Hellspawn I'm waiting. And throws him down and grapples up,
Is that our cue?
disappearing into the shadows.
Okay,
That
I'm gonna channel positive energy for all of us to do a burst of light and we'll all just disappear through it.
Yeah.
Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second, what?
Fly up.
And with that, as the light goes down, several bodies are left standing, and you are gone.
Dang.
Orchestra's still
I got this woman right now. I got
Oh yeah, he's
woman
gonna
right
be so mad.
Before we go,
She is.
Ike is still there. Da, 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 da.
He's not grappled out.
He's the only guy.
what happened?
I used this magic for the first time.
No, when we leave, I'm
What?
taking down that.
Can she be confused? Maybe
Yeah,
she
you can be incredibly confused. Yeah.
Why not?
You
She
just,
just, like,
you just lit a man
felt
on
it
fire
and
by
just-
letting
Where are we?
You guys are on the Black Wing.
Wait, no.
Yeah, we are.
Before we leave, can I rip down the flag of Asmodeus and replace it with one of
Yep.
Phrygia?
Do it, man.
Yes. City of Magnimar,
Chelexian
even.
golf clip.
You guys are on top of. You guys are on top of the Black Wing. Well done. Impressed.
I still have a couple of wounds to get out of him, but I guess we'll have to do.
You've done well.
We can't kill Strahd yet, so.
Strahd we'll deal with later.
He may prove as an ally.
He's a very powerful ally, but a fickle one. I've dealt with Strahd in the past. Don't trust him, but his resources may come in handy.
You may be a strong ally, but it makes you even better enemy.
So was there a purpose in concealing that we had all of our arrangements and armory with us? Flair, in the moment?
Wouldn't expect
Dramatic
anything less.
effect.
We should have killed Leopold. He was obviously the most dangerous one there.
Lightning cracks. Thunder rolls. You know, I've been wanting to ride it for a long time. And you look behind you on the Raven's Wing, and you should be standing there, but a man in red robes with fire wreathing his hands.
Heroin?
You thought I was dead, didn't you?
Oh,
shit! Hero turns around, pulls out his daggers, ready to throw them. As soon as he throws them, burst of flame, and he's gone.
It's that or it's Mephistopheles?
Was that who I thought
Mephistopheles is
it was?
alive.
Was that
Well, we
Caroline?
did know he
You know.
was alive, and he was being held alive by Ayana.
Hot
you can,
sauce!
You can bet where
I
his
don't know
power
who
is
he
coming
is.
from now.
He could have been anyone at this point.
We recognize him. We
Wait,
know that voice.
Isn't that
Khufu!
Yeah.
Where's Khufu?
Why?
Is Khufu okay?
Khufu's
Yeah, where's
not-
Khufu?
Khufu's nailed in a barrel.
I'm rescuing Khufu.
out, please.
Where's
He's alive.
Steve?
Scary man.
I rip off the top of the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I thought you were scary man with fire hair.
Pick him up, put him back down. What happened?
Scary man, fire hair. He told me to get in barrel, so I did. He gave me some weird drug. I don't even know what it was called. It wanted me to listen to him, so I did.
Khufu is called Ming's maze. It's okay. The
I
effects will
don't
wear off
know what's
soon.
going on. Steve, talk to me. It was weird. Talk before.
Meanwhile, Nero and Hawk are still on the prow of the ship. Nero looking over the side. Well,
Plus 400.
mission accomplished in any way, Raven's Wing. But we still have work to do.
Let's
Lightning
do the-
strikes. What?
We described to Arathis and Iris who Hair Life was.
Yeah, I would actually say who is it? Who do you guys think that was?
That's Gravity Spirit.
Well, we don't know. It could be.
It was Hair Life, or if it was Mephistopheles.
We
That's-
thought there was somebody who came up,
That's-
always wanted to ride on here. Thought we were we thought he was dead, and we did think he was dead. But we were told by Nero that he was kept alive by Ayana.
Man with fire hair, yeah.
Yeah, man with fire hair, and drugged him.
Hot sauce.
Yeah, it's either that
It's all the MO of Hair Life.
Yeah.
This reeks of Five Fingers.
Well, we'll deal with him later. I should have killed him when I had the chance.
He was kind of made of stone. How would you expect to do that? Ayana obviously had her plans for him. She wouldn't have let you.
And she's in league with him as well.
There's another maniac.
Kidding. She's probably the one powering him. Being stuck in that for so long, there's no way you could be anywhere close to our power. Let alone get on our ship. She's feeding him.
Well,
Probably broccoli. Makes you stronger.
well.
Definitely keeping up his stocks of mixed names.
Then he'll learn to fear the Raven's Wing as well. Well done. But tomorrow's a new day.
We also
First we must find out what exactly they're hiding in the catacombs.
Before we go, with everything, I sense magic on everyone. I sense magic on everyone.
Everyone has magic attached to them, but there's no other magic on board. Whoever was on board earlier, whoever was on board just a moment ago, is gone.
I walk to the captain's cabin. Try to study. So I study everyone.
All right, everyone. In the thunder and rainstorm, the Black Wing sails over the sea. And that ends our game for tonight. Well done, everyone. I'm actually giving everyone 700,000 bonus. Actually, you know what? 10,000.
1 mil.
1 mil. 1 million. I'm gonna give you guys 1 million XP for completing that. And I need to give out bonus XP as well. I'm gonna give out 200,000 bonus XP to Kyra. I was really impressed with you, and you're the way you handled it.
That's so much fun.
Caliph, you were really intense. I'm gonna give you 200,000 bonus XP. Barathis, I was still terrified of you. You did a really good job handling those wives and everything, and gaining the information, and also coming in costume, 200,000 bonus XP. Malakar, that was hilarious. You did a really good job handling the summoning circle and handling the dance off the hawk. Well done, 200,000. Iris, great job being jealous of Barathis, and making me have to think on my feet. That was really good. I'm gonna give you 200,000. And Leopold, you're Leopold, man.
So automatic 500,000.
I'm going to give you 200,000 for Leopold. And the fact that actually you rolled with that, I'm really impressed.
But I am Leopold.
You're Leopold.
We should have killed Leopold.
Alright,
I'm not done yet.
okay. Did you guys have fun?
Yes.
Yes.
We all just handed in our.
No, not a,
I want to keep playing. I'm not bored yet.
No, we're done.
Yeah, I'm not bored yet.
I'm not tired yet.
I got
It's,
work in the morning.
it's almost 10:40.
Yeah.
So
We're good for
I
now.
feel like I can play this till mid or like later till mid, like one.
Don't worry. We'll do another game when we all have a vacation time, and then we'll do like an all-nighter.
tie between Iris and Kyra.
Oh, nice. How much XP?
Each of you gets 700,000. Thank you so much for joining us for Pathfinder Banter Live. I love having my players want more.
We leave you wanting for more.
That's
Make
right.
you crawl back.
Remember Leopold.
Thank you so much for joining everyone. Small applause for Leopold.
Leopold
Also, we now have our official logo and making posters. Please email us at pathfinderbanter at gmail.com if you wish to get one. $20 each, and we'll ship them to you.
Cool.
Free.
Fight well.
Money.
Fight well. Happy gaming. God bless, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.